What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some Heptagon Gaming, where we're going through here with Halon. And honestly, we've had a pretty eventful and profitable first month, and I'm liking it. And I'm really enjoying this playthrough so far. One thing I was kind of kicking myself over is we bought these 20 golems. We put them on Torosar, and we walked them all the way down, and we didn't give them to Fafnir. And that was the whole point of getting them, was the fact that they don't slow you down on the water. And then we just, I don't know, my brain just kind of filtered them out, just pretended they didn't exist. But then of course I quickly remembered that they existed afterwards because we couldn't get back to the town. So yeah, that was a little frustrating, but other than that, we're basically all good here. So when I was looking at this, kind of plans for the future here, I kind of want to get someone up in here. We have plenty of units to kind of break someone off and have them come up here and just kind of open all this up. I can see some gold here. There's some sulfur. We have the trading post, which I think will be useful. Obviously, I think Fafnir's not going to have any issues clearing up this, unless, of course, there's an enemy hero right here and he stops us, or she stops us from clearing all this up. But I think that's pretty much inevitable. We also want to get into the Gorgons. We want this crystal cloak on somebody, preferably. Then we can get 2 crystal a turn, which would be really nice. Maybe we can find ourselves a rampart town or something to where we can utilize all that extra crystal. But for now, I do want to get into here. We have Jeremy, who's going to come back through here and start gathering up pretty much everything in this area. Never got through to this Naga bank. These dirty old gnolls, who have graduated from lots of gnolls to a horde of gnolls. So they're getting bigger, they're getting stronger. And obviously this area, which we were talking about, is, I think, has to be Halon's goal. He is my strongest hero, even though we don't have the mass slow. We could also activate Lebetha here. She's also pretty strong. And she could be capable of taking the fights if we can get expert earth magic on her, which shouldn't be too crazy of a task, which she's already got advanced. But it could be. We could never get offered it for a while. Get offered like estates and a bunch of other skills before we ever get back to earth magic. So it's not something we can rely on completely. But we do need to get through these bone dragons. This could be town portal. We also want to get our mage guild going here. It's definitely very important. I think once we get our crystal going, it should be good. Which makes me want to buy the resource silo this turn. But it would slow our progress down of going in here. We also do need to kind of select which hero is going to go through here. Is Lebetha going to stay with Halon, or are they going to go up here together? We could also just have Jeremy hang out up here to help out. We have Rissa just coming through. I don't think she's going to stay over here, but I also don't plan on utilizing her for combat. At least not yet. Even though she isn't the worst. She's not the worst hero for sure. I think our worst hero at the moment is actually Torosar. Yeah, he's only level 1. So, but he has a lot of potential with tactics and the ballista specialty. We do have a war machine factory right here. We could grab him another ballista since we gave Fafnir this one. So I think to start off this turn, we're going to go straight into these Walking Dead. Should have to fight them right off the boat, and we will. No losses expected, which is really nice. And we kind of have this area going. So that's done. I do think Halon is going to start moving in this direction. I think Lebetha will follow right behind. And I'm going to have her pick up these genies, I think. It would stop us from getting the resource silo this turn, so maybe we don't do it right this second. Rissa's going to come up here. And she will get a level. I do just think we want to stay away from things like intelligence. And we could start buffing her up because she doesn't have a whole lot else to do. Not that I can see here. I don't know. We'll just hold on her for now. We don't need to do anything. Torsar is obviously in a prime position to move troops up. One of the stacks that I kind of want to get going is this stack. It's ready now. We can get 8 more, have 20 of those. We could also upgrade one of these into a Master Genie so he can get kind of a bit further next turn, which would be good. We don't need to go into these yet, but they could be really useful in just kind of throwing them on someone and just letting them plow through this, because honestly it would be pretty easy with the giants with us. None of this stuff is very threatening. Wouldn't be at risk to losing giants, I don't think. So I don't think we have to come back with Halon, but we could, now that I think about it, because we could upgrade our genies into Master Genies. Kind of, it doesn't really do anything for them stat-wise other than their speed, but that would ensure that we outspeed the rocks and the bone dragons. I believe these are pretty slow until they're upgraded to ghost dragons. So that is an option as well. We could also ferry them. We could have Torsar kind of come up now, grab all those genies. This makes me wonder, do we really want the resource silo this turn? How fast do we want to get this going? Good question. Good question indeed. We could wait a turn and get the resource silo, and I think we'd be working with about the same amount of gold that we have on this turn. But we'd have 1 extra gem tomorrow. Doesn't really sound that exciting, especially when we have things like the Naga Bank to really boost our gem production up. Alternatively, we could not buy anything in our town and maybe even upgrade our golem factory instead, which is much cheaper. Get these golems kind of really looking scary, because we are going to want some good defenders against these fights. We're going to want someone to really protect. Possibly not even the Master Gremlins. We could still bring the Master Gremlins, but honestly, I'm about ready to kind of get rid of this stack and start moving into the more profitable stack. They are just as slow though, but they are much stronger per unit, right? The Master Gremlins are 1 to 2 damage, and these guys are 7 to 9 damage. So 20 of these is actually stronger than 100 of these, and that makes me want to go right into these this turn, get 20 of those. We could also just have a few Master Genies, not really worry too much about upgrading all of them, since they are roughly the same strength. It's still going to delay me a turn. Although, when we're sitting here with just the genies, maybe we make it to Halon tomorrow. So, yeah, we'll try to make it to him. The giants are a question, do we want to bring them with Halon? They'll make clearing this stuff much easier, but it doesn't really need to be that easy. We have quite a few genies still left in here for the ranged fights, and we have plenty of meat in here. I think we're also going to take the gremlins with us. Well, that may not be wise, though. We do have the couple angels as well. Really wouldn't be too sad if we lost these. What else are we working with? I mean, we want to get these golems going, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll wait a turn. We'll get the golems going. Should be able to upgrade these now? Yeah. Yeah, so these are a bit faster. They got a little bit more health, which is all good. I don't believe you can upgrade these in this dwelling, but maybe you can. I've never actually really gotten into the tower, deep into the tower. But I think that's good for this turn, so we'll just kind of hold off here. And, you know, hopefully we can make it to Halon tomorrow and kind of make up our mind what we want to do. Jeremy, of course, needs to start going here. We do get some extra crystal. That does afford us some upgrades in our mage guild, which could be worth getting, because we still are at level 1. We've been fortunate enough to get some cool spells. We have teleport. Obviously we have haste and slow. No earth magic still, though. It's getting a little dire for that. And we have bless as well. Artifacts are not good here, though. We just got our centaur axe. But maybe that could change if we do the mansion and this extra crypt here. Because I think we are going to come up here We're gonna leave this for sure. I don't want anything to do with these. The reward, I don't really care about a couple wyverns. Not in the snow. It would take them forever just to get them out of here. We'd need like Dimension Door to make it a logistically a good move. But we do not make it next turn with how we're set up. But Lebetha can come over here. We didn't get the genies out of there, but I think that's fine. She can get them next turn, but we can take all of these. We'll leave the angels on, actually. I didn't think about that, but the angels are actually slowing us down. Quite a bit, actually. I didn't think about that, but yeah. You know, no one ever wants to think poorly of the angels, but yeah, they're actually a liability here, because if we didn't have them, we probably do make this fight next turn. That's interesting to think about. We'll wait on the genies here. Maybe that's what Risha should do. Instead of buffing herself, maybe she should come to this genie factory. The genie factory. And we'll have Lebetha go down to this genie factory. I think that would be fine. Torosar, I'm sure he'll make it there next turn. Then we have the water wheel here. A little bit more gold. A little bit more mercury here. Can't complain there. Astral is our weakest hero. That's right. He is definitely in need of some love. And so let's go ahead, and he's kind of done this. We don't need to involve him in any unit chains, I don't think. I think he can just kind of pump himself up a little bit so he's not so much of a liability. And yeah, let's kick off this month. Let's start going. By the end of this month, I'd like to conquer one of the other players. I think that's our goal. So yeah, you can see we won't make it as we are now. But if we come here, get these genies, come back up, and we take the angels off Halon, he does make it. So as you can see, the angels are slowing us down considerably. And that's something we have to think about. I don't think we're going to be in dire need of picking these up right this second. I think I'd rather try to get to the gold as quick as possible. As we said, Astral's going to get some stuff. Ooh, he does pick up estates for himself. Give himself a little bit more of a use here. Very nice. Alright, here, let's not go diagonal there. And let's go ahead and take out these. Let's make sure there's nothing else we can do before we decide. I want to try to get all the gold available to us before we make up our mind. Let's grab some genies. We can think about some golems as well. She doesn't quite make it over here though. Lebetha's all out too. She spent all of her points. So there's actually an issue, which makes me think maybe we actually give this another day. I really want to be prepared for these two fights. They're some of the hardest fights we've had. Much harder than this. Of course, the tools at our disposal are much better, but maybe we give this another day. So we don't want to lose any genies. They do form up in one big old stack. Slowing them could be the play, actually. They're faster than everything we have, so let's just do that. Should also keep them from getting on us next turn. They can't quite make it to us, but let's just wait with everything. And we'll take a shot at them here. Actually, we can wait with the gremlins, I think. No, they're still a little bit slower. It's fine, though. Okay, so we didn't move anything up, but these can just finish them off. So we're good. Easy, no losses. Should be able to get the crystal. And now we can kind of take a peek around up here and see what we've been missing out on. This area does look pretty profitable, actually. Another easy fight here. Although we are running a little low on spell points. Fafnir is not blessed with mysticism, so he can't just go forever like the rest of our heroes. So Rissa has to think about this. We have to think about what we want out of here. Do we want to get the rest of the gremlins? I think we do want to do that regardless. Do we give it another turn? I wouldn't leave Halon just sitting here. He could get closer for next turn. That is definitely an option. Although he'd have to take the angels with him. But I think that would actually be fine. So let's go ahead and do that. Since we're going to wait another turn, Lebetha's basically where he was. He can take the angels and get as close as he can with them. Since we want to wait another turn. Then Lebetha can run up anything extra that we want to get. And Rissa can obviously bring in any golems that we might want, any extra golems. Because we want to do this right. Like obviously getting going faster is the goal here. We want to get this done as quick as possible, but we also want to get it done. We don't want to die. And this is a dangerous fight. These have at least 150 health, maybe 200 apiece. So this is about 10, maybe 1,000 to 2,000 damage we have to do. And that's quite a bit. It's quite a lot of damage to do in just a couple turns. It's doable before we start taking some serious losses, I should add. So does Astral want to come up here? Or does he just kind of want to hang around down here? To be fair, we haven't got this going yet. I think I was going to do it with Lebetha, but now she's kind of part of the chain here. I wonder if Astral could take her place in the chain. Possibly. Yeah, it says he'd make it in 2 turns. So maybe we do use him in the chain and we let Lebetha come back. So she'll just have to pass him what she has. Maybe she keeps the gremlins though, because we did talk about getting rid of them, and I do think they're just going to get eaten up in these fights, or just be a liability that I have to protect when I don't want to. And yeah, we can make it pretty far here. I wish I could move her up a couple steps, but we can't. Again, Rissa is just waiting on the call to if we want to buy more golems, but we do have quite a few down here we could get. We also have these extra gremlins that we could bring Lebetha here. There's some extra genies we can also pick up. Or we could just grab another giant. Not quite. So maybe we just pick up these extra genies for now. Get up to like 7 masters. Obviously that's going to be 2 separate stacks, so we do have to kind of consider that. Torsar's going to wait another turn then. Halon is about as far as he can go. The town, we don't need anything. Let's keep it going. Alright, so we are in prime position. Let's go to our boatman. Get any resources we can. I do think we could take all of this really. But then the question is, do we want to explore a little bit more this way with what we have? Or is it time to start regrouping and maybe thinking about coming down here instead? Obviously we want to know what's over here. And I think with that being said, I think it's pretty obvious that we do want to keep going this way. The thing I'm worried about is the lack of spell points here. Because we got through this fight by using a slow, and I don't think we're going to get the same luxury this time. Yeah, this fight's even harder. I mean, at least they form in smaller stacks here. I think I don't want to move these, and I don't have to. So I think we'll wait. We're going to bring up the gargoyles to protect the rest of the troops. These things don't have retaliation, which is pretty annoying. They're going to get in on us. Obviously, we could haste the Nagas. That would give them quite a bit more movement, but again, it's our last spell if we use it, right? Yeah, maybe we should have brought some archmages with us just to kind of make that a little less painful. Let's go ahead and just hit one. I think if we're going to use a spell here, I don't think we need to. Let's just go ahead and defend. Let them come in. So they do possibly get a kill here, but they get it on the... Yeah, this is over. We're fine. They just get a gargoyle. It's not a problem. Alright. So yeah, I'm glad we didn't use that haste. Let's get a little bit more gold here. Let's go ahead and walk on into the graveyard. Is there anything we want to do to kind of prepare for this fight a little better? I think that should be fine. This fight is going to be a little bit annoying, but I think we'll be fine. 8 to 10 kills here. Yeah, I don't think we need any spells. Of course, maybe we should have had our gremlins in the corner because now they're kind of threatened. It's kind of a similar situation that we had to deal with the last one we did where we had to move the gremlins up to the corner. We ended up utilizing a haste to make that happen. Which stack is the one that goes next? It's going to be this one up here in the corner. As you can see, they highlight when we go over them. So that means these can cover each other though pretty nicely. All of them cover. We'll lose some genies. We already know these guys can definitely do some damage. Even though we do have quite a bit more defense on Halon because of the Knoll bucklers. Maybe we don't lose as many. The Nagas can kind of do anything they want. So maybe we come for this side. Because we'll basically weaken this stack to where it's not really a threat. And then we'll have the Nagas come up. I'm assuming they'll be able to finish this stack off, but maybe not. 120 damage is what they'll do. So yeah, no, they don't finish this stack off. Which I think is okay, it's just not ideal. So the genies are our strongest stack for sure. Let's go ahead and give these guys some bait. Okay, we kill 9 because of our attack stat. I always forget to calculate that in, but it is a little bit difficult to calculate it in. So yeah, we'll go ahead and clean up this side up here and kind of try to build our corner like we did the last time we did this fight. I wish I would have kept the gremlins where they were though. Kind of a bad habit to do that. But that's okay. So yeah, we don't want to take this shot because then we're pretty much screwed next turn. We should have left this spot open actually, but walling them off makes them a little bit safer. So we'll come up here. Ooh, we get morale. That makes me happy. So we have some choices. We can finish off this back stack, which is in range of us. I don't think this one can make it around, but maybe. Actually, they can, can't they? So we have 2 stacks in range of us. We also have the alternative of going melee here, but it only kills a couple, but it would get us further away. I kind of like that. I kind of like getting up into this corner. Okay, we lose 1 gremlin. I think all these gargoyles are pretty doomed. Okay, yeah, we do get the kill there. Oh, wow. Pretty chunky. Alright, so we're back up. 10 health here, so she's doing good. How do we want to approach the next round here? We're going to have the gremlins getting a good shot in, but these obviously are both threatening my gremlins, which is not good. Who's the one who goes next? It's going to be this guy over here. That's actually totally fine. It gives us some time to kind of weaken these up, so let's do that. Kind of work on this right side. As for wall building, we do want to get a wall going over here. These are going to come in and weaken this stack. Although it does put them in range, though I really don't think 2 stacks of 15 walking dead or zombies have any chance of killing a Naga when they're at this big of a defense attack disadvantage. So I think it's actually preferable that they go there. These haven't gone yet, these haven't gone yet, these haven't gone yet. This is the only stack that can actually get to my gremlins this turn. I think they can walk straight up and around, so let's go ahead and get rid of those. So let's see how she's doing. I guess we lose 1. Unfortunate, because they get to get in now. Ooh, yeah, they did do quite a bit of damage, but I don't think they're going to have enough longevity there. I think they're going down. So I don't think we got to really worry about it. Let's just free up our gremlins here. Is this the stack that goes next? No. This is the stack that goes immediately before my gremlins do. So let's go ahead and kill the 6. Let's just leave these where they are. Let's have her weaken up the 15 so she doesn't have to worry about dying. Alright, here they come. And the gremlins, I think, can just finish off the stack of 3. There's a chance they don't, but that's okay. And yeah, here we go. Now we'll clean these up. What do we lose? 5 gremlins and a gargoyle? I think that's totally fine. We do get offered wisdom. Oh no. Because we finally get the scholar upgraded we've been waiting for. And now we must choose an impossible choice because we need both of these things. I mean, is Fafnir just going to become a main hero? I mean, we already have Scholar on Halons, so his scholarship matters a lot less. Yeah, we have to go wisdom here. This is okay. Yeah, okay. We're happy about that. So we get a lot more gold, and we can even get more gold. It's just a question. We did save our spell points. Do we want to get the gems, though? Would we rather have the gold or the gems? I think the gold makes more sense. And we finally get to a fight that doesn't look too fun. There's probably marksmen, because this is a horde. And while we do have the genies, we are risking kind of burning ourselves out if we keep pushing into stuff that we shouldn't. That seems less good. Obviously, we don't have to worry about this just yet. We can't even take this fight till next turn. But this would be the way to get in. I feel like we're going to need a spell here, though, to really not get obliterated. And it's going to be our gremlin stack that really gets obliterated. I think because we don't know what's this way, I don't really... I mean, there is some gold here, so like it is a reasonable reward. Also a mystical garden, and there's a road we can see. I don't know. I think we'll figure that out next turn, because he can't go anywhere anyways. So we do end up with 10,000 in the bank for this push. We obviously want to spend all of it. It's just a question of what we're going to bring and what we're going to leave. I think we're bringing these for Lebetha, because I think we're building 2 forces here, actually, which could be a mistake. I'm just going to disclaimer that in right now. That might be a big mistake going into our 2 hardest fights while splitting our troops. But I think we have enough stacks to where it's perfectly fine. I'm a little sad we only got genies as our external dwelling. So I think we do want the rest of the genies, but I think I want to keep them as a baby genie. Save us a little bit of gold, and more importantly, it'll build on our stack that we already have going, rather than... because we're not going to get the time to upgrade if we want to make this push right now. I think the Titans should come. I just don't know which person is going to get them. Which hero is going to get them. I don't think we need any gargoyles. Again, sad but true. We could upgrade the parapet though, but we're not going to have enough money to like upgrade that and then buy like a meaningful amount of those. We also have these golems here, which honestly could be useful. So these are 50 health, these are 60 health. These also do quite a bit more damage. The spell effectiveness isn't that important. It could actually be relevant in these fights. The rocks, if they spawn with the Thunderbirds, the lightning bolt wouldn't actually do anything to these. We could also just continue to build this stack. And I wonder if you can upgrade these though. Like I wonder if I bring all those golems into this place, if it like gives me that option. That I don't know. Okay, well I don't think we're gonna get much else out of here. I think we'll save. I think 20 is fine. We don't have any more on Halon, right? Oh, where's the main force? It's on Lebetha now. Yeah. So this is all we have to work with. We have the Titans. A very nice stack of genies. Some master genies. I am torn. I want to divide my forces. I want to get over here. But at the same time, I'm scared of this fight. I'm guessing this is going to be about 12 of these. I could be wrong, it could be more, but it's going to be like 12 or 13. And that's, I mean, we know it's at least 10, but even that, it's really nasty. And I'm pretty sure they're going to form in possibly a bunch of stacks of 2, and they're really going to do some damage. And I don't know if I'm going to have the time to build the wall. And that's another problem with bringing the gremlins, is that we're going to have to protect 2 range stacks instead of just 1. Which is actually doable, though. Man. Alright, you know what? Let's live a little dangerously this time around. I know I've been doing the safety dance most of this playthrough because of how the Minotaurs took us out, but I think it's actually time to grow some hair. So we are going to probably just stock up on a bit more iron golems. I think that is the play. I could obviously just get those here and leave her parked on that for maybe the future. And this all looks great. Let's go ahead and come on out. And we're going to go to Astral, I think, right? Possibly Astral. Yeah, we don't want to get stuck there and block off Astral, because Astral's the new guy in the chain. Can Astral make it? Yeah, he can. So Astral is going to go and bring the troops to Halon, I think. Yes, so we're just going to do that. All these are staying out here. And now he can start heading back. We already got those, so we're fine. Now we got Astral. Astral's going to walk up to just about here. And then we're going to have Rissa come off for just a moment, and she's going to drop off those. And then Lebetha is going to talk to Astral. And the stack that we want to go, so these are going to... It's a tough choice between these two. So these have... They do 140 to 180 damage per shot. It's basically like a single bone dragon. These do more, don't they? Yeah. So the gremlins seem to be the better stack for this fight. Do we bring both? I think Lebetha will be fine with maybe like a couple stacks of these. The Titans, maybe even like one more. And no ranged units. Would be an interesting little party to break through things with. Halon's got some angels with him. Not a whole lot else. And we give her the Titans. Man, this doesn't look good. Like, how do we get to these? How do we get to these guys? She has teleport? Yeah. She does. She has the spell points to do it, too. We probably shouldn't have minimized that, though. We just wasted some move speed on her. Unless this is what we're going to go with. 40 more genies. I mean, this looks like we could clear this, for sure. 3 stacks. We'll make 3 stacks of golems. Maybe not, though. Yeah, no, I think we have to. Even though it's going to lower our spellcasters. So, with Halon, with his 2 angels... Do we need... yeah, see, we don't even really have room for the Titans if we're going to bring both range stacks. Although, if you bring the Titans, you can have 2 stacks of 15 golems. Because the Titans will serve as a very nice block. They also are capable of killing a bone dragon in 1 hit. And Maybe we just go like that and we don't bring the gremlins. Even though the gremlins are the better range stack. Or do we just bring everything to Halon and just have him take the whole force at that stuff and we wait till next week to do this? Or maybe we just take a whole bunch of gargoyles next turn and try to crack this with gargoyles alone. I think that is the wiser choice here. I think we need all this to do the next part. Alright, so as I said, we were going to live dangerously. I lied. We are going to continue the safety dance. So Astral's going to come on up here. Do have everything we wanted, right? Yeah, we're fine. We don't have any gold anyways. Alright, so Astral learns a bunch of spells from Master Halon. I guess we leave him with one genie, because there's not a whole else left to leave him. Alternatively, we could leave him with the angels, but I think we do want these for this fight. We do want those for this fight. Only having one stack of masters kind of sucks. I would have liked to break off a couple more one stacks to get some spells casted. The angels, I do feel like are going to be pretty invaluable in the fight. They're pretty fast. They're going to give us a speed check on the bone dragons along with the master genies. We're going to have our 2 range stacks at the top with the titans. That only leaves 2 stacks to protect them though. And we're going to need at least 4 stacks to get in the way of 2 of these. These actually won't get to take a shot the first round if they want to stay safe. Either they'll have to step in. Obviously keeping the master gremlins in the corner is probably the best because we want to make sure they shoot since they have the highest damage potential. This is a big meaty stack and so is this, but these will just get chewed up if we leave them in there. This makes me think that maybe the angels are the liability here. Although they are really good. But we could use a stack of master genies to guard. Or alternatively we could add another stack of golems with the titans. Maybe that's how we do this. We leave the angels back. Sounds kind of dumb. Yeah, let's just go ahead and we'll use the angels to help defend. So let's go ahead and put that genie back over here. And we will just have to utilize this. I think this will do it. We're going to be slowed down tremendously though from having the angels, which is unfortunate, but I think it's something we got to do here. Alright, let's take out these rocks. Alright, we're supposed to lose 4 genies only. They do form up into 1 stack, which is actually preferable. We can slow them that way. Because they're not even fast enough to cross the field in a turn without morale. So maybe we don't need to clone them. So we can kind of see how this would work out, right? You move. We have the cannon here, so we need 3 stacks here. And then the Archmagi have to step in. And then you'd move the golems up, the titans up, and the angels up. And that should create our wall very nicely. I do think a magic arrow could be pretty good here. We could also bless. Probably be even more damage that way. Let's go ahead and leave our options open. The only option that we need to do now if we want to do it is slowing them. But I don't think that's really necessary. So let's go ahead and move these here. The Master Genies can go ahead and cast a spell on the Gremlins. We get Prayer. It's very good. And I think I do want to Bless. Oh yeah, look at that. That's 4 kills. Guaranteed at half damage. Alright, let's move the Titans up. Alright, let's hope the rocks don't get morale, because if they do, we're in trouble. Let's wait with these. Let's step these in. And let's move these in. So they decide to wait. So they ruin their chance of morale. Let's kill about 14 rocks here. I don't think that's worth going for, though. Next round, I think we finish them. I think a slow will actually keep them from getting on us. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. How far can these actually move? 7 squares. And a slow would put them down to 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it does keep them from getting on us. Okay. So I think our mind is made up here. So let's step these down 1 square. 1 hex. And then we will slow these at the beginning of this turn. And yeah, we're safe. Okay, so now we can just wait. Master Genies can put a spell on these. We get luck. It's not bad. Now we just start going on them. We'll wait with these. Wait with these. Get a shot here. Go ahead and defend with those. So they go down. Interesting. 5 kills. Possibly get a kill back though. Not worth. 12 kills. Yeah, we take that. There we go. Rocks are down. Advanced air magic, of course. Please don't lock me into first aid. We can get to the bone dragon fight right now. Ooh, it's scary. It's very, very scary. Oh, you can't get into the mants without clearing them either. Or either. No one here to pick up. We could have actually done this. We should have. We could have gotten a few more units. Gotta remember to move those scouts. Well, the sack of gold, getting it could cause us not be able to make it to where we can't make it to the bone dragons this turn. Endless purse of gold. I mean, we have plenty of room for it. I think a little bit of extra gold is good this turn. I think it's worth having to wait a turn for the bone dragons. We can still fight them, we just can't get the reward. I think we were pretty much in the same boat last time anyways, so we're ready. Let's hope we don't regret this. Okay, so we're supposed to lose all the genies. They form in 3 stacks of 5. This looks very doable though. Kind of the same scenario here. So they do have 150 health. But yeah, if you get hit by one of these, it's not good. We also have -1 morale, but that's why the angels are good, because they kind of even that out. That's why, part of why I wanted to bring them, is for the morale, even though they're slowing us down here. So, spells available to us. How far can these guys go? They are 7 speed, 9 speed. Okay. So they'll probably wait. They can't get morale, so I imagine they'll just wait. They won't fly at us all at once. That would be favorable for us, but that's not what they're going to do. So it's going to give us a time to get together, but once these come in, a slow will not help us that much. If we want to slow them, it would have to be now. God, I wish I had expert air or earth right now to really get that slow going. I'd rather not use the angels in this wall, but I think I have to. Because I just think they're going to die. So the Master Genies will again bless the gremlins. What is that? Slayer? I think these count as dragons. I think that's not bad. So, not bad at all. Let's go ahead and walk the titans up. Nice little wall. These are just going to wait, I think. They did all just wait, so going to have to take a shot. Unless we go for a haste on them. Actually, I don't even think that... Oh, no, we are at advance, so we get 5 speed. So, yeah, we could haste on these to force them to go into range. Could be better to just bless this turn. And then haste next turn. Although we're gonna get the beat down next turn. Unless we can do some serious damage to these, which I don't think a magic arrow even kills one, yeah. It gets one pretty well in range though. I think blessing this turn is probably better. And then we'll go ahead and just take a kill. That's fine. How many was it, by the way? That was 6, now it's 5, so it's 17 of them. No, 16. 16. It's a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. We could take another kill here, but I think we need to get back into the safety of our zone. I really hope we don't lose our cannon here. That's definitely a possibility. We will defend with these. Here they come. Okay, so they do come in for the kill. They're going to come in hard next turn. And they're probably going to just murder my genies. I think everyone here is safe. This isn't good. This isn't good. Not at all. Like I said, slowing them doesn't really help us too much out. It doesn't help too much now. I think it would remove 3 speed off of them because they're 9 and it's, I want to say it's 50%? Is it right? Old speed times 0.75. So that would be 9 times 0.75, so it reduces their speed. Actually, it would actually make them pretty bad. Obviously, we can't move with these. Maybe the Arc Magi shouldn't be in here because we're gonna lose all our genies out here. Slowing this stack does literally nothing for us. Slowing this stack would help. But yeah, we're gonna take some hits. This is gonna get nasty. I'm pretty sure they're gonna go for the genies. Like, I'm almost positive, because that's like the stack that they can really get to. AIs don't tend to prioritize these if they can help it. So they're gonna just go maul my genies, both of them. And as it stands right now, there's nowhere safe to go from most of them. And we can't even like see what spell we get with the Master Genies before. Oh man. I'm glad I brought everything. I'll tell you that. I'm definitely glad I'm not sitting here without the Titans and without the Arc Magi or the Gremlins. We did Bless last turn, so I mean there is that. I think in light of the situation, I think I kind of want to go aggressive and keep them from putting all 3 dragons on one stack. I think we lose all of the genies if we don't do something. If we haste our genies, that's a good option. That would allow them to get themselves into a position to where they won't get surrounded. They could come here, and then the 2 stacks could probably take 2 hits on these. We'll get a pretty decent retaliation off. Because I mean, these are gonna just tear these up. We're gonna lose like 15 of them. Alternatively, we could shield them, but I don't know how much that really matters. Their HP value isn't that high, and these do around 250 a bite. It's like 125 to 250, so they kill like 3 to 6. Shaving that 15% of 3 to 6 would be like they kill 2 to 5 per bite, per stack. Can't weaken just one of them. Slowing this stack or this stack would keep them from getting to the genies. That's another option. Alternatively, we could haste the gremlins and just severely weaken a stack. We could go in with the angels, but that is very foolish because that's going to invite these into the gremlins. We don't want that. Although, if I had to choose a stack to die here, it would be the gremlins. I don't really care about them anymore. They got us through the early game very nicely, but they're just a stack that just ends up dying throughout the game. They're going to die eventually anyways. If I go aggressive with the angels, though, we probably lose them. Because they're going to take a retaliation hit. But maybe if I had to choose between what stacks do you want to sacrifice here now, it would probably be the angels and the gremlins. I think we've thought about this quite a bit, and I think we know what we're going to do now. I think we are going to haste the gremlins. And we're going to go in with the angels on this stack here. And we're going to let the gremlins get their last 2 raw off. We're going to buff something. Probably these. Okay, so we get Bloodlust, which is really nice. Okay, now the gremlin's going to get their shot. Yeah, see, look at that. That's really nice. Okay, yeah, so they come in. They go for those, and then they go back for the gremlins. So we lose about 40 gremlins there. Now we can come in with the titans. We haven't lost an angel yet, but I think that's okay. Taking this hit isn't necessary, but I don't think we'd lose a titan back, so it's pretty free unless next round we lose one. So yeah, I think we take this hit. Oh, I forgot. We already absorbed the retail on these. Yeah, then we can come in with these bloodlusted genies. Get that shot in. And yeah, I think we did it. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I decided the gremlins were the stack that I'm okay with losing. We ended up only losing 60, but yeah, it's better than losing all my genies, for sure. Because yeah, if we leave that wall there, they don't go for that, they go for them, and it gets really nasty. So we do it. Don't get a level, but we get to finally see what the spell scroll is, and we can come into the vampires next round. Jeremy has now done that. He's going to pick up these genies, just so they're not sitting in there, and he can actually move them around. Lebetha would like to get some troops on her. I think we can keep her here. Maybe Halon does this and then change them back, or do we go for the Nagas next? And that, if that's the case, then Lebetha's just going to come back. I don't really think she needs to stay here right now. Rissa can actually stay over here. It's fine. Just in case we want to grab some of those golems. So we got the library. Or the Mage Guild level 2. Let's see what we get. Maybe we get blind. That would be really, really nice. It wouldn't have helped us there, but it does help in a lot of fights. It's one of the better spells in the game. But we don't. We get Disruption Ray, Precision, Ice Bolt, and Firewall. I guess Ice Bolt is pretty good. Precision's obviously good when you have Expert Air Magic and a bunch of ranged units, so I'm not really going to complain about that. Rissa's staying here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and send it. Halon can move a little bit, it says, but I don't see... Oh, it's the angels that are keeping him from moving. I'd really love to get these angels off now, but obviously they're pretty invaluable in these fights. I wonder, I mean, would it be worth to move him, come down here, take the angels off, move him to this, and then put the angels back on, and then take them off again? Whew. Yeah, it would be worth it. So, yeah, we're back here again. And 11 spell points. We could open this up. Possible danger up here, though. This is a road. We've never been up here, but it does look pretty undisturbed. For all we know, this area is just a empty town that we could be getting if we just keep going. There's obviously this down here. I don't even know if we have access to it. This wall could just go all the way up and keep it blocked, but the fact that it's the same terrain in both areas makes me think that you can come around here. But maybe not, because, yeah, there's probably a wall that comes through here, because they don't typically have terrains come together completely. Usually there's like a little hole or something in the wall. Torsar, don't know what I want to do with you yet. Lebetha, don't know what I want to do with you yet. Don't know what I want to do with you yet. Let's find out what this scroll is. Earth Elemental. Okay, I mean, better than protection from fire. But yeah, we didn't do what we said we were going to do. Let's go do what we said we were going to do. I think that's actually a good plan. Let's get these off for a second. Let's get Halon onto the manse, I think. Okay, and then we'll put the angels back on. And I think we'll do this too. This fight is not as straightforward. It depends how many there are, obviously. I think we're fine to take it, it's just how do we not take losses? Again, the gremlins might get thrown under the bus. We'll see. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, the gremlins are projected to get thrown under the bus. 16 vampires a stack. They're faster than almost all of our units. And they're going to come in and do some serious damage, basically whatever they want. We kill 4 here. A magic arrow kills 3. Obviously, I think we want to utilize a corner here. Hasting a stack could be good. Blessing could also be good. I think angels basically do the same damage. They always do max damage though, so not going to help my angels hit. Not really going to help them. It would help later in the turn, but we're going to take heavy losses before we get to that point. With 3 stacks in range of the gremlins, I don't really think there's a way to save them outside of teleporting them. But then they'll just go for these. And these are more valuable, I think. Again, would have to teleport them to save them. Should have started them. Should have had this be opposite. Nothing we can do now. Teleportation, huh? Kind of one of the better options we have, but as we can see, if there's nowhere you can really go on this map that isn't in range of 2 stacks of vampires. I mean, it would be better than being in range of 3 stacks of vampires. I wonder what they go for. Probably the gremlins. Let's go ahead and haste something. I think that's our better play, to get a stack, another stack open for business in this fight. I think it's the genies. That's our strongest stack, I think. They do the most damage. So we can haste them, and then they can come probably clap these, I think, right? Let's see. If each genie... Matt, it was basically 2 genies to 1 vampire. Can 2 genies kill 1 vampire? The answer is no. So no, this will not kill. Well, maybe with the attack bonus it will? Yeah, it actually will. I think this will kill then. It's close, so yeah. There's a chance that it kills for sure. So hasting them probably lets me clear out either one of these corners. And it keeps a little bit of pressure off the gremlins. It doesn't take any pressure off of these, though. We send the angels in, they're gonna get murdered, I think. These guys do quite a bit of damage. They might be okay. If we put them on the front lines, I think they do okay. It's just a question of, do we want to hit these? Probably. God, this is a hard fight. The golems are almost useless until someone comes in. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And let's haste the genies like we wanted to. So they'll go next. Let's come in here. Yeah. Okay, that did a lot. We're in trouble. The angels aren't going to last much longer. Yeah, these do definitely get a kill with the attack bonus. Which corner do we clear out? I think we go for this corner up here. Then these could buff something? We could get another haste, which would be really good. But also it leaves them hanging. Honestly, if these are what they go after, though, it sucks, but it's definitely okay. We could alternatively haste these, or buff these, and maybe we land on Cure, which would be probably necessary for us not to take a loss on them. Let's go ahead and buff the gremlins, though. It'd probably desensitize, or de-incentivize them to go after them. Although, I think I'd rather them not go after these. So we do get the haste on these. That's actually really nice. It kind of gives us a nice window to get away, I think, is what we're going to want to do. And the only... well, it's not safe, but the safest square to go to would just be to run them into the corner. It's the only place that they can't just all get on top of you. And one thing is we don't have mass slow, and that's exactly what I would have done at the beginning of this fight if I had it. But it kind of makes these fights a little bit more interesting, honestly. A little bit funner when I don't use the broken stuff, so there is always that thought to think about. So if we run these out, I think the gremlins are doomed. But I think I'm okay with that. Let's just get these in the corner. Maybe this one comes up. Okay, so they do go for these. And the gremlins. Okay. Wow. That's a lot of damage. So the gremlins get murdered. The titans can come in here now and start putting in some work. Sadly, our master genies, I did kind of think they were going to get killed if they casted a spell, and they did. I think it's okay though. So let's go for the stack that we've already been working on. Do we run the gremlins? Yeah, I think we can actually get away. Yeah, we can. We can get into a place to where they're not vulnerable to any stack other than this one. Obviously, we have our stack that can just delete a vampire stack, which is really good. And we could move these up to kind of protect the range stacks, or we could just hit these because they don't get life drained, so they're actually pretty valuable in this fight. But which stack would we hit if we go in? I'm going to say this one. Yeah. Maybe it's just this one. I mean, this is a clear shot for this one to take, right? Just to come down and clear this one out. So I don't want to weaken a stack that I'm just going to delete anyways. So let's go here. It's not really... I would much rather hit this one. How many do we lose there? A couple. Okay. So we can delete a stack here. But let's think about this before we go all gun-ho here. So we're out of... All of our range stacks are safe now. The next thing they might go for is my genies if I move them down. I honestly think they're going to go for these, though. But if all we leave them is these to hit, they'll go for these. So maybe waiting with these is the play, even though they'll probably get another hit on the gremlins, I would think. They'll use this to block these off. And these two shooting is actually kind of valuable for us. We could slow one of these. We could slow this stack, but I don't think that helps us. I still think they reach. These are 9 speed, right? Yeah, they're pretty fast. Slowing them is going to put them down to like, I think it's 6 speed, but maybe it's, I'm reading it backwards, and maybe they go down to 3 speed, but that would be really, really strong if that was the case. If we go into the fight with these, they're definitely going to get focused. We kind of need to, though. Like, these guys are in a losing fight here. Cure is also an option. We could just haste another stack. It's another decent play there. We could make an Earth Elemental. I forgot about that. That would actually be decent here. We don't have Expert Earth. What does it make? 20? 20 Earth Elementals popping up randomly on the map. Does that help us? I mean, it kind of. I don't think they'll focus them, though. But they don't get drained. They are like golems. They're lifeless creatures. Which wouldn't be terrible. It's either that or like firing a magic arrow into this stack just to make sure we can kill it off with the angels. Actually, I don't even think the angels do it. I think they only killed 4 of them, if I remember. Although, these are basically down to 8 because they only have 2 life left, so maybe it is just about a kill. Blessing is also an option, although it really just helps the Titans out quite a bit. The Titans kill 3... They kill more than that, actually, with the crazy attack set. Okay, let's go ahead and stop thinking and start doing. Let's go ahead and haste another stack. And I think that stack is going to be the gremlins. And I think we're going to go aggressive here. And I think we're going to let these two weaken this to where they won't completely obliterate us. And we'll have this actually come in and hit these. and then we'll use the angels to soften up the other dangerous stack, and maybe they won't be able to inflict too much damage to us on the next round. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, they are faster now. So let's come in and just wipe out this 16. Perfect. Alright, let's use the angels to come in here and soften this stack up. Let's use the master genies to maybe get a haste off here. I don't care if they die anymore. So we get counter strike. They're not really the best. Okay, so that did not go as good as I wanted it to, but at least we helped out a bit. We lose quite a few master gremlins there. They do go for the golems, interestingly. I wouldn't think that would be the stack they choose, but it's fine with me. Alright, so yeah, these kill a lot. Let's try to kill these off. There, we get most of them. Let's finish them off with these. A little bit of a waste, actually, of damage, so let's go ahead and come back here. We'll have these come up and save the range. We'll have these. They should be okay to get a big hit on these. I think the gremlins should be fine to finish these off. Chance they don't. They do. And then we'll go for these. And now we can finish them off. Okay, that worked out. Sadly, the Master Genies were killed. But that's okay. So we get Expert Scholar, I guess. You get Shield of the Damned. It is what I thought. Okay, so a little bit of every resource. Some gold, a lot of gold, and an artifact. Pretty good artifact, actually. Would have been nice to have for that fight. But I think we're pretty happy with how that went. We basically have one more zone here to clear. Oh, he can't quite do it. He can't even move. I think Halon is trapped in here. Oh no. Well, and we can at least keep our fastest stack with us. Should be the angels. We could probably also give Astral this. I think all these spells are fine to have on us for now. Okay, so that went pretty terrible, but if we're being honest, but it could have went way worse, so we'll accept it. Yeah, we'll go for this. Okay, so we're supposed to lose 1 genie and 13. It's honestly not bad. There's no marksman though, so I think we'll take the fight. And we will just try to save our spell points if we can. Let's just wait with everything. And the gremlins will take a shot. So that we're going to shoot the top sack, I guess, because why not? Okay, so we lose some gremlins. That was expected. Oh, we get morale. That helps. Probably should have moved those in. Not our native terrain this time, so actually don't make it all the way across again. Actually, we might with this one. Yeah, I think we're good. Alright, let's come for this hit. How many did we... Okay, we're fine. Yeah, we don't quite make it to these, I don't think. Oh, no, we do. Okay. Definitely want to take the hit there. Then go for the block with these. I'd be totally fine if they choose to attack the gargoyles. They do. Yep. Fine with losing those. I just would rather not lose any genies here. Yeah, this should be fine, actually. This one's almost dead. Let's go for this one. I think this one can finish this one off because the Naga Queen should be able to get the other one. Alright, so we don't lose a genie. We just lose 1 gargoyle, 11 gremlins. Wow. Earth magic. Fafnir just keeps coming up in the world. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab that. Necklace of Swiftness. Very good artifact. It's starting to look like we can't go where we wanted to go here. Get a little exploration. Yeah, we can't. We cannot go down here, I don't think, unless we blow through a lot of this. Maybe we can, actually. This mountain kind of looks like it might end, and it does look like there's a way down here. Okay. Lebetha's coming into town. Let's go ahead and upgrade our parapet. And let's get her a very nice stack of gargoyles. And I think she can go for these halflings. With just the gargoyles, I think that would be fine. That was really, really expensive though. But we just did it really fast, so that way we wouldn't have to think about it. So we would just do it, because I'm sure it'll be fine. Just break those all up, and we'll come for these next. Okay, Rissa definitely doesn't have anything to do now. Just bring Torsar back in. We can upgrade his gargoyle, though. Something we kind of have to do for all the scouts, is they kind of need their gargoyles upgraded. She can kind of like come down to like here, and then he can bring one out and upgrade hers. And we also have Jeremy, who's got a bad gargoyle with him. We're stuck up here. Okay, this is good. Let's go to the next turn. Let's see how we're looking. Yeah, there's no way we lose this. It's just, do we keep enough gargoyles to take this fight afterwards? I think so. I think we'll be fine. 71 obsidian gargoyles should beat all of this. So I'm kind of curious what Fafnir's going to find out here. Kind of want to keep going with them. We can put these back together again. Don't really have anything to wall up with, other than maybe a couple genies. Although weakening the genie stack isn't really ideal. Although this fight's very simple to take. And it does look like we are blocked off from coming down here. Oh no, we're not. Okay, then we're going to do that before we have him come back. Alright, we definitely don't have to take any losses on this fight. Pretty sure it's pretty simple here. And we might as well just move them back in. It doesn't matter that much. These are going to die. I don't even think they're going to come into range, but we'll see if they do. They did not. Just wait, defend, 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 because they're not going to come into range of those. Alright, here they come. Alright, yeah, this should just be dead zombies, or walking dead. They're the literal walking dead. I don't think I want to take that hit, because that's how we lose a genie. Let's go ahead and come back up here. Defend, defend. That's a lot of damage. We'll wait though. Let them come in. Yeah, they stay in range. Okay, yeah, they're gone. Yeah, shouldn't have had to take losses there. I think the AI just, or the auto battle just kind of throws troops into stuff. Some more angels here. Though I don't know if this is the fight, or the force we want to use to try to take this out. It's really just on the backs of the Nagas again. It depends how many. If it was like 3 angels, the bigger fight, I don't think we would do too well. So I think we're just going to hold that off. Although they would be really nice to pick up out here where we won't take penalty. Torsar, we said we were going to come up here. Kind of give her the faster gargoyle, come back and upgrade this one. Actually, we probably should have gotten her one more, but we actually don't have it. Halon can wait till the end. Let's go ahead and take this fight. I think we should be fine. So we lose 12 gargoyles. Maybe we should have, like, broken up our stacks a little better, but I think we're okay because our magic arrow should be pretty good. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait with everything. See what they do. So they're going after the 1 stacks. Okay, now these can just come on and we're gonna leave the one that got hit back. So it should be, was it this one? No, it's the bottom one. And then we can come in here, finish these off. And we can just block these off. Actually, we could just kill these for time. Yeah, we just lose 1. Get some gems. Get some more spell power to make that even better next round. Looks like there's a crypt over here. Oh wow, there's actually just no way into this area. Unless you can go behind the crypt, which, oh, you can, okay. Do we want the lean-to that bad? I don't know. I mean, this fight's easy, so we might as well just do it. Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory here. Just hit and run. You just kind of try to use them like a rain stack. Get some baits going. Should be pretty easy. This was a bad move though. We should have been like here, because they could have got morale and killed one. Unnecessary losses, so we just wait again. So we're gonna calculate morale this time and we'll come here. Okay, so they come forward. This should be a kill. Yep, it is. Then we should be able to come up here, kill those, and then come down here, kill these, and easy money. Grab this. Might as well grab all the resources we can since we're right by them. Honestly, Rissa can come help out with that. She doesn't know. Sitting on the golem factory isn't really that productive. Let's see what this Sears head is. I don't think we have that. I'm almost positive we don't. She can come help pick up stuff. Okay, so Astral is trapping. Jeremy's got extra gargoyles. Okay, so first things first. Let's get the angels off of Halon. And basically just give him all his troops back. Except for those. But we will try to get those back on him for the Naga fight. Next, Halon is going to come out to about here. Jeremy is going to give him the extra genies. And then he's going to probably come over here just to be out of the way. Astral, I think, can go to here without blocking Halon from getting in here. He can. And I think we can come right here without losing anything, without the angels even. Then Astral can probably get these angels back on. Just give him one genie. Halon can then come up here. Yeah, that's a rough fight. It's not as bad as it could be, but it's definitely not an easy one. The gremlins are the least useful stack, I think. At least we know we have the speed advantage in this fight. We'll definitely shave off one genie for one stack. So the gremlins should go in the center. This will be the corner that we try to build up, so we'll put these next to these, and we'll try to save... Yeah, we'll try to build a corner for the Magi. The gremlins are going to be bait. We want them far away from the other stacks. Maybe we actually put them both up here too. We don't have to throw them under the bus just yet. And we will take this fight. We are expected to win, but with some losses. Let's see what we can do about that. Yeah. We already know how tough these are. We have our own. They do speed tie with most of us, which is probably how we end up losing a lot of our troops. I think the one stack of genies is doomed. One thing is, these aren't too fast. I think it's only these ones that are fast. But they go next. So I think this is going to be a fight where we do need to slow those. I think it just has to be done. We only kill one. The Titans can take on the Queens, I think. I want to say these will be able to kill a stack. Because that was kind of my plan, is to kill these and then come back. Which makes the angels... These hit hard. These are going to do... Even after we kill one, they're going to do a lot. We definitely need to slow the queens. I think that's the only play we really have. If we leave them to go next, we're going to take a big hit to a stack before we get a chance to soften them. But these are guaranteed to do 150 damage. And then when they go again, so yeah, we can't take the retowel of these. Our best way to hit these would be to just move the angels in their way and then hope that they take the hit, but that doesn't feel too good. As long as I don't get luck, though, which I don't know if they're lucky or not. It's kind of hard to tell. I think the fact that there's a skull and a horseshoe on a scale probably means that it's like they have no luck. They just have a little bit of morale. Obviously, these might not even be a threat anymore, though. Yeah, I think we're going to be getting all of our stacks out of this corner before these can move. So maybe we just ignore those. This stack does considerably less damage, but they could still kill us in the retowel. Everything reaches these, though, but like I said, I really don't think these are going to be the priority. I think they're going to kill the gremlins. I think the gremlins are smoked. The golems can definitely be a good distraction. I think I'm going to wait with the angels. It could go really bad, but it's... Well, no, it can't go really bad. It'll be fine. Even if the stack comes over here and hits them, we're in the same boat that we were, and we get a hit on a stack, so I wouldn't even be that mad because we waited. So yeah, let's do that. Do we kill these off? Okay, we have a good chance to kill these off. Let's do it. Okay, we get that out of the way. Let's go send the Titans down to take on the Queens. Although, I don't think we want to eat a retail and then a hit from them. I think we want to be the ones that get the retail. If we leave them to where they're the only stack that these can get to, then they'll definitely go after them. We'll run the Magi into the corner. We'll move these up to help kind of block. The Golems will leave to their fate. The Gremlins are going to get chewed apart pretty much instantly by these two stacks, I think. And they both get to go before? No, only one of them does. So the Gremlins will have some kind of a reprieve. Maybe they'll get to do something before they're done. Maybe they can bait one more stack or take one more hit. It definitely served us well for most of this playthrough, but I think it's time to let them go. Alright, let's wait with these. Let's go ahead and bring this genie up so they're not at risk. Alright, here comes the gremlin hit. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, they were done, but if we didn't slow the queens, they were always going to be done. Okay, so we got to get these out of here. The queens will go for them instead. Okay, here comes these to go after the golems. Yeah, they take that hit nicely. I think the gremlins will just keep them here as bait. Here comes the queens. They do go for the giants. The giants eat the hit as we expected. Still doesn't make me want to take a retail from these, so let's absorb it with these. Okay, that was a lot. They do go for the angels. I forgot that these don't... You don't retaliate against these, so that kind of ruins my entire plan here. Oh boy. Ruins my entire plans. Okay, well at least we can get this hit, we know, for free. Okay, that's good. So yeah, we're in a position now where we really can't take this hit. So we just got to get out of here. We'll wait with them again. We're not in range of any of the stacks anymore in our nice little safe corner. I think we're actually going to cure here. How much does it do? It does 80. Doesn't necessarily help us out too much. It does, actually. I think it would be fine to cure. Yeah, let's cure. I know there's probably something better we can do, but I'm kind of trying to preserve the numbers here. I don't want to lose a Titan here. So let's cure. Let's wait with these. Let's wait with these as well. Let's finish these off while we can. It doesn't even finish them off. Wow. Still, we should be able to take a retaliation and an extra hit. Not if we only kill one of them. But if we don't, we're going to lose at least like 3 or 4 genies probably if we run these away. Nope, I think we're in here. Okay, we do get the 2. Yeah, so we're fine. We won't lose one. We can cure again next turn. These can block this off. There goes our gremlins. They serve their purpose well. Okay, so yeah, we're in trouble. We only kill one of these with this. Yeah, the gremlin power stack was real. I think we got to take that hit. So we're going to lose all the golems for sure. There's a chance this kills, so we might as well take it. Because they go for that. They go for that. Okay. Now that we've waited, we get a free hit. Let's go try to finish these off. Our angels can come down to finish these off. We can cure again. And that is going to make it to where both of these will be pretty safe. The genies can definitely come up here and just kind of murk those. Maybe we don't need to cure again. Let's see. Where are these at? 150? Yeah, they're fine. These are going to come up here. So they do actually live. But if we cure, there's actually no chance that they kill either way. So we don't have to cure there. The Titans, while they are a little bit softened, don't have to cure either. Maybe though, we'll get a chance to cure here once we look at it. Yeah, we've already drew out the retaliation, so we're fine. These can just... Well, are they in range? Yeah. They're in range of bow stacks, but if we don't stay here... Who goes next? This stack goes next. Then the Archmagi can finish these off before they get to move, so that's fine. Here comes this stack. Can finish this stack off. Golems can finish this stack off. Okay, so that was painful. We lose our tier 1 and 2 units, basically, but we keep all of the fancy units safe. And we don't want sorcery. Maybe we do. I mean, with what we've been given, and the fact that we have been heavily relying on... Well, we've been relying on our units more than anything else. I mean, we have had some fights won with magic arrows, but it's not like we have chain lightning or something. Not that we wouldn't like to get chain lightning, to be fair. Right. This is a spell casting playthrough, but if that's just one more skill that might not be earth magic. Decisions here. Expert Air is obviously fantastic. It'll let us get a mass haste off, which would be pretty good. It would be really good. I don't know. Sorcery is pretty cool, but I think we're going to stick with the air. That was nice. Alright. I think that just gets us our Cloud Temple, basically. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, that was definitely worth doing. So now Halon is free. He doesn't have to be over here ever again. We can get him home immediately. What was this scroll again? Oh, it was Earth Elemental. That's right. Not useless, but not what we wanted, especially when we still don't have Earth magic. So now Astral, can he make it? No, but Halon can at least get the golems off and keep the angels for now. I don't know what we're going to do with those angels yet. They may be retired because they are just really, really annoying to deal with. So we have Jeremy. I think he's done everything he needed to do this week. We can actually go through here now, which is wonderful. He's already been here before, but he can come up here and grab these stats. It's fine. Alright, that was a pretty eventful turn. We can build whatever we want now. The world is our oyster. Upgraded pavilion is tempting. The resource silo is obviously something we're going to need to get at some point. It could be today. The Cloud Temple is obviously very tempting, but we can't really utilize it this turn, so maybe it would be better to spend all this bonus gold with just kind of re-cementing our position here. So yeah, I think we can call that an eventful turn. Let's call that very eventful. Oh, and we have our first contact. It's Teal to the left, or to the west. Can't see them, but there they are. So we know Teal is to our west. All right, so let's get down to Fafnir, because that's why we're watching this, right? To see what goes on with Fafnir. I would like to get this, although it is becoming less appetizing every step we take and explore forward. But these should be fine. Yeah. Come here, get this, because why not? We'll take these guys out. Easy. Advanced. Oh my god, he gets. Dude, what the heck? Oh my. I'm gonna lose it, guys. I'm gonna lose it. He's gotten all the good skills. Wisdom, earth magic. I mean, I guess obviously these aren't great, but he's getting everything we want. He gets logistics. Everything we want on Halon. Halon's been offered like Eagle Eye 70 times, and he got forced between Scholar and Estates. And this guy's getting Earth Magic, Logistics, Wisdom, all the good stuff. I mean, Advanced Earth Magic is pretty tempting, but obviously Logistics is... It's just too good to turn down. And I think this is a Fafnir playthrough, guys. Just ignore the thumbnail, ignore the video, ignore the comment section, and anything else you read. This is the Fafnir Tower playthrough. Alright, let's see what we get. Or not what we get, but what we see. So we can see now that this area isn't useless. The airship is actually kind of useful to fly us after, I mean, that would be one really big trek to get all the way back here to get over into Teal's lands. And we'd have to go through some gunslingers. Honestly doable, though. This area doesn't look too difficult to farm. Oh, okay. I take that back. That's a throng. At least this is just lots, but the reward isn't too great. Court of Liches down here. Because we know we can get here, and it's also a way to the underground. Because now we need to find something new for Halon to do. He's kind of done the deed in this side of the map. I said we don't really care about this, so we're going to leave that forever. These need to be cleared by a lesser hero. But it does need to get done, because that's free gold and monies. I don't think I want to take on a crypt with a bunch of obsidian gargoyles, but maybe. Because, yeah, Lebetha's doing just fine over here. Her spellcasting's honestly fantastic. She will be able to town portal everywhere the second we get access to it. Which, honestly, that's what we need to be going towards. It must be done, so let's do that. What do we get? Destroy undead and anti-magic. Anti-magic's really good. For a lot of reasons. Like, if you wanted to make a giant gremlin stack, I'd highly recommend using it, so that way they can't, like, implosion it at the start of the fight and kill, like, you know, 70% of your stack. So I do think we can slip back here. I think we can have, Rissa be the one who gets this stuff. What scroll was this? Haste. A little late, but never bad to have haste. But we have it in many, many different ways. A throng of nymphs. They'll definitely have some oceanids with them as well. I'd be really surprised if they didn't. I guess it's not 100% guaranteed, but it's almost guaranteed. The Beholders, we actually have the perfect crew for this fight, and this is what I thought this fight was over here on the last playthrough that was guarding this gold mine. I thought it was these guys, and then I found out it was the Evil Eyes. I mean, I could read it, but it's just in my brain. I thought it was Beholders the whole time. And yeah, Evil Eyes are definitely worse. Definitely not the guys you want to be messing with when you're relying on a Master Gremlin stack. So I do think we can take this, even though it does look a little scary. So we're supposed to lose a few gargoyles. I would expect that, but I might be able to get out of here without losing too many. We are faster than these for sure, so yeah, we can definitely kite them around. Let's come down. Yeah, we can't do anything about them getting morale, so... And they do, so that guy's gone. But our big stack can come out here now and just pretty much clap these and then just go back in. Which I think is fine. Yep, it is. Okay, they're coming in. I think we wait, even though we don't want to. They do have a way to get to the big stack here, though. If they do it, they don't. Oh, well, they get to it anyways. Okay. Well, the game gave it to them. Yeah, they could have killed like the top stack here, and then the other one could have went to that spot and hit the big stack. But they get morale, so they get the hit. But it's not that bad. Still only 7 losses. We're okay with that. I could probably do this. It's just I don't know if I want to spend this stack of gargoyles, and we might end up, because we're not going to be clapping 15 stacks of Walking Dead or zombies, I should say. Although it might not be. Yeah, this is fine. The pack of vampires is a little concerning though. That's a stronger stack for sure, but it's not lords, so we should be okay. Not really scared of anything else. We have some spells to help us out. So we're supposed to lose 11. Let's see if we can make that better. So obviously we could kill 3, 4 to 6 kills here. Alternatively, we can use Ice Bolt. Yeah, Ice Bolt. We don't have Mass Slow yet, but we're close. Let's go with the Ice Bolt. And then we'll kill these, because they're like the scariest thing. And we'll just build the wall, like we did before. We don't need any bait. These guys got one way to go. These guys are nowhere near us, so we can easily just come out and take this hit. Just use some spell points to make it easy, because they could have lived. That's why we don't want to spend these, because like our effectiveness is just in our numbers. If we lose the numbers, we can't take these fights anymore. 10 to 15. So that's why the spell points are very worth. I think we actually just wait. They can't get on us. And then we can go for a double hit. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. We get offered navigation. That's honestly definitely something to consider, because we don't have it on anyone, and we are kind of utilizing a waterway as a means of transportation. Fafner's a long way from home, and I think I'm going to start bringing him back when he gets back. Maybe I don't bring Fafner back. Maybe he just never comes home until he can find himself Town Portal. Or die trying. Because then we can just, you know, do the old ghetto Town Portal where you just die and then rehire him in the town. He does have too many good units to be doing anything like that right now, though. But we could spend him pretty hard and just let him get low and risk him. Although I don't want to lose him. We could have Lebetha be our next Voyager in the world. Or we could just accept an extra 500 gold per turn. Both really tempting offers. I think I like the idea of getting her out there on the open seas. Still Eye of the Dragon. It's actually a very good artifact. And yeah, we can go for these Oceanids next. Getting this area cleaned out. Didn't have to try too hard for that, so I'm glad I didn't like split the forces up earlier, because that would have been a bad call. It's good to note these things in your brain, you know, for the next time, the next playthrough. I think I can do 1,000,000 playthroughs on this and I'll never be satisfied. I'll always want to do another one. But yeah, I think just taking note of that when you want to divide your forces, just like 9 times out of 10, don't do it. Because that's been my experience so far, is that it's just not worth it most of the time. This is a little bit too much to get through. We could do it, but I mean, if we want Fafnir to come home right now, this would be the way to do it. Because that's a rough fight. That's a lot of these. They're pretty chunky. You're not going to be killing a horde of demons with 73 Master Gremlins and a few bulky units. I mean, we really underestimate these, but these are pretty strong. But we'll spend them to kill these, and then we won't be doing like there are security. There are a way to beat like another player if someone comes out of the woodworks and attacks us. We also see that this leads to a new ocean, a better ocean, maybe. It looks like it's been untouched. No one's been getting this stuff, so maybe the play is to build up Lebetha now and send her out here. I would love to get Town Porter on my town, but we're not quite there yet. We're not going to throw her in a boat next turn. Obviously, getting the navigation up would be good, but she could come make that run for here. She could come over here, get off, come over here, and kind of start exploring really far out, especially if we can get a hold of Town Portal, which is an argument for not getting this, because 30 gems is going to make our mage guild, it's going to slow our mage guild progress down quite a bit. So we see a little bit more. Some water. It's definitely not our zone, but I don't think we've seen any other snow zones yet, so we know that it's not in reach of us right now. Okay, so we have the speed. Let's get the angels off now. Let's get Halon as far as we can get him. We have to get Astral out of the way. So Astral needs to do something with these angels now. I don't think I'm going to be putting them back on Halon. There's no more fights to take, so I think he's going to have to get stuck with bringing him home. Oh, I really hope he didn't block us off there. Okay, he didn't. So yeah, and we'll have Halon start moving in this direction. There's nothing else we want out here, right? We've gotten all the goodies. All of the things. We've done the churchyard. We've done the crypt. We've done the bank. We've done the mansion. Okay, we might as well just do this real quick. I don't even think I need the angels. I think what we have would be more than sufficient. Just maybe split off a couple genies. Yeah, this is free. Okay. Jeremy can just leave Halon with some genies. We'll leave him with all the genies at least. Don't want anyone dimension door over here and pick them off. Very unlikely to happen, but it could. So Jeremy can't go too far, but he can still come up here, I think, and get this, and then come back with the troops. Torosar has been doing literally nothing for like a week. He's about to get fired. Else he can make himself useful. We have cleared out most of our units again. 0, 0, and 0. Someone needs to get these golems, and I think that someone is going to be Torosar. I also want to buy the rest of these. I just want to have access to all the goods. So let's come up here and get all these. We'll wait for a day, and then he can pick up the genies on the way back. Just empty out, have all the troops available to us. Jeremy obviously is going to need to come pick these up. Keep picking those up. Need to keep that stack moving. Someone's going to also have to ferry things back from him after a certain time. We don't have to do it every single week, but we do need to do it every now and then. When we look at what we have available to us, like Fafnir has a good bit of our forces here. Yeah, he needs to come home. As much as I don't want to bring him home. Why can't we go here? Is this completely blocked off? Oh, we just have to go over the observatory. I see. Okay. Sometimes that happens. So yeah, we can get these tomorrow and then maybe do the crypt. We'll get the stables on day 1. Grab this. We'll hit this again. So probably want to end our turn here. So we'll probably do the crypt first tomorrow. We'll go do the crypt. Come up here, grab this scroll, hit this. Then wait. Then go day 1, hit this, grab this, clear this. Come up around, grab these. Maybe hit the other crypt. And then we'll make our way back to the boat. I think that's a fair plan for him. There's even a 3rd crypt. So we got 3 crypts over here. It's going to be a lot of extra gold for us. We already built, so we still are on this turn. We need to get out of this turn. Okay, there's Teal. Show me yourself. Don't go in the fog. Ah. Oh. Well, almost. Okay, Jeremy can, once again, I think we just keep him with a genie. And then we'll have someone bring him a gargoyle. So he's a little bit faster at least. So I think I like that. Could give him back his cannon now. But why? Why do that, Jeremy? You don't deserve your cannon. He actually does. He's a great guy. But we need it. Okay, so you're on your way, but I don't want to be blocking anyone right now. Torsar's going to sit here for the turn, and then he's going to pick those up tomorrow. You can take the ocean and fight. Rissa's just kind of gathering here. Making herself useful. So let's do the Fafnir plan. We definitely don't want to do that right this second. So we're going to come to this crypt. Do we want 3 stacks of genies? No. I think we're fine. Yeah, this fight's free. Get a little bit of gold. Come up here, get the scroll. It's just shield. We don't care about it. Okay, and then we'll hit this tomorrow and go carry out with our plan. This we'll pick up tomorrow. Here, let's take this fight. We're supposed to lose 4. Let's try to lose like 1 or 2. Can get an ice bolt. Oh no, they're immune, huh? I was about to say, these are immune to ice bolt. I don't think we need to do that, actually. I think our gargoyles will one-shot them. We don't need to haste either. So let's let them come in. They're gonna get a kill. Oh no, maybe not. Yeah, they don't get a kill. Okay, so that worked out. We get access to the trading post, which is very useful. And now we get the evil eyes. The evil eyes. Oh no, these are the boulders. We're fine. Okay, so we're supposed to lose all of our gargoyles. Okay, that's no fun. Oh, they do have some evil eyes. See? There they are. So this fight, we want to use some spell points. Teleporting is an option, although I don't think it's really a great one. Let's see, 3 to 5, 3 to 5. How much? Why are these better? Are they just faster? Maybe no. They have better attack and defense. More shots doesn't really matter, but they are a little bit faster too. That's about it though. So for all intents and purposes, they're just faster evil eyes that do a little bit more damage. So we're just gonna wait with these, and we're gonna give them the 1 stacks as bait. Ooh, nice. We can block these off. Yeah, go for the morale there. Okay. Okay, well, that didn't go as well as I'd like it to, but they didn't shoot the big stack, so there is that. Okay, so now we can ice bolt something else. We can just kill this stack completely off, which is nice. Let's go for this. Let's go block these off. And we can't kill these. So maybe we do this. Yeah, these don't have a melee penalty. So they do open them up. I think we forgot to cast a spell last turn, but that's okay. That's okay. So let's just come here for the 2 stack and block this one off. I think that's fine. I guess we only lose 11 instead of, I think it was 28 was what we were expected to lose. Horde of Magogs. I think we've been kind of shaved down a little bit too much. Although this area doesn't look too scary, does it? Doesn't look like the big bad treasure zone I was thinking it might be. Looks like a very kind of basic part of the map here. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to think if I want to take this Magog fight. I don't know. Oh, it's just regular Gog still. We could die here. We did burn most of our spell points in that last one. Probably shouldn't have went for that last ice bolt. I don't think we need to do this right now though. One thing I noticed is there's no road that leads here. I don't even know if there's really an easy way to get here. I'm guessing that this area is going to be connected by a portal from somewhere else, so someone will eventually get into it. But it's also not really in range of our town in any way, so it's not that important to kind of establish a wall here. This is honestly more scary because it has a road to it, and I don't really know when someone's going to be popping up here. Right now we're at least on our way back, and it's day 7, so by day 1 we'll have a new force to, you know, repel off any attackers. But in month 2, you definitely got to start thinking about that. I mean, you should always be thinking about that, but at this point in the game, we are definitely under threat, and we have very little defense. I mean, this might be able to hold something off, though, but there's nothing in the town. So if someone were to just dimension door 2 times and come in here with 10 archangels, we're going to lose our main and probably the game. Because I haven't even found another town to try to survive in. You can see a swamp up to the north. Probably a strong guard, because that's a good item. We also see an ore pit here. Not only do we see an ore pit there, but we know that we have access to this area. And an ore pit almost certainly means there's going to be a town in this area. We don't know, and this is unclaimed as well, so we know no one's probably been to this part of the map yet, which means it's pretty much our part of the map, since we've been to it. And we were going to send Fafnir home, but new towns usually aren't that hard to capture. And we could just try to send him up the road. What town do we think this could be? We don't see any dwellings to give us any clues, right? No. Don't see any dwellings. The dirt here, it's probably not a castle or a rampart, because those would be grass. It's dungeon, necropolis. Most likely one of those two. Probably necropolis, I would think. Not really the kind of town we want playing tower. It's not easy to join those troops together. And so you end up kind of having to make a solo kind of hero using those troops only, unless you have some ways to get morale, which I think we did, right? Didn't Lebetha get... Yeah, she got the Still Eye of the Dragon, which would make those troops at least usable, and whoever's holding that ring, without having to have bad morale. Although it does open you up easier to enemy morale reduction. Alright, well, Astral's going to keep moving this way. We'd like to get those angels in our town so we have a little bit more defense. Alright, so it's day 7. He's going to wait there. Lebetha can just grab this, and probably doesn't even need to get that. Do we want to do any trading while we're over here? We could cash out some of our mercury for either more crystal. I think Rissa might actually be the one that ends up hanging out with these. We've gotten them all for this week, and someone's going to need to come back through and get all those. So I think Rissa has a job. We've given her a job, which means she should probably just come down and grab this in the lean-to. She'll have plenty of time to get all that stuff next week. Lebetha's going to go for this. Rissa can just not go for that. At least not yet. She can start coming back towards the windmill, I think. Maybe we want to get her here. We can get our Mage Guild level 4, so let's see what we get. So we get Chain Lightning. I did want that, so thank you, game. And we get Sorrow, which is definitely our candidate to be re-rolled, and we can do that right now. So let's do that right now. We get Water Walk and Prayer. Water Walk is actually pretty good, but I don't think it has too many applications for us right now. I wish I could go look at the map and see if you could run over from here, but I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure the only way over was down in here, kind of where Fafnir came on, and I think this is all blocked off by trees, which would require Fly, and if you have Fly, you don't need Water Walk. Prayer, obviously, is so good that I think we have to keep it. and that would make us have to re-roll Chain Lightning if we want to try to go for Town Portal, which we do. As long as we get Chain Lightning on the main heroes, I think it would be okay to re-roll after we learn it, because we are Brotherhood of Scholars and we can teach it to each other once it's been learned. I probably should have waited, although I don't really see myself casting Sorrow. It's not something that I'm down to do, is use kind of like RNG tactics, as I try to avoid them as much as possible. It's not bad to have to give your enemy bad morale, but to use your spell cast for a turn to give them bad morale, it's not really. There's usually better things you can do, and we have Expert Water, so prayer is just too good. So yeah, we're going to end the research here. We want access to prayer 100%. So Halon can now start moving down to the town to pick that up, and once he has Chain Lightning and prayer, we can go for another reroll tomorrow. Jeremy, I know he needs to get back to start working on this. You know, I think that's fine. Halon can make it to the town anyways. Let's get Jeremy back to work. He at least doesn't have to go all the way around now. Now he has a straight shot to this, which gives him a lot more time to do what he wants after he clears those. We said we were going to wait another day for that, so let's go ahead and go to the next week. And, you know, we could end the playthrough here. Or not end the playthrough, but, you know, in this part. But it's only been a week since our last part, and I feel like we got so much more to do, and this is going to be a big, chunky playthrough. So I think it's okay to have these videos go a bit longer, and we can kind of get in this together, because we have so many plans that need to come to fruition before we can really feel good about this playthrough. So before we do anything else, what I want to know is, do we get Town Portal here? Oh no, we can't. We can't. Not until you've learned Chain Lightning. And now you have. You have Prayer, Chain Lightning, Teleport, Destroy Undead, Ice Bolt. Really nice set of spells here. Still no freaking Earth Magic, but that's alright. Still getting mad about it, but we'll try not to get mad about it. So with that being the case, let's go ahead and re-roll Chain Lightning now, because Halon, with his Expert Scholar, can actually teach that to anyone now. So, Josephine! You know, I don't know if I checked this last turn, but I think I do want to pick her up, just because I love Josephine. And we have a Golem factory, so there are uses for her. Definitely. You know, Golems, to be fair, I said that you can't really combine the Undead with Tower, but actually we do have a unit that doesn't care about morale. So, Josephine could, if we do find a Necropolis, which isn't guaranteed, but if we do find one up here, and we can get Josephine to it, she could become our Undead Specialist. But, anyways, let's get back to the business at hand. Let's get this Town Portal. Let's go. Give it to me. Oh, man. Another probably spell that we have to keep. But unfortunately, I would rather just... I mean, like, we already have Chain Lightning, right? So... if we accept one of these spells, which honestly, both of them are pretty decent, Meteor Shower being the obvious choice here. Halon teaching Meteor Shower to Lebetha is pretty invaluable, but we can't accept it and then re-roll it afterwards. We would be out of re-rolls in this town, and we would literally need to build up another mage guild completely to learn Town Portal. And I don't think we can play this without Town Portal. I don't think it's doable. I mean, we could, but this is a giant map, like... And do we really... I mean, it could take us another month to get another town built up well enough. Plus, the resource costs have been so costly re-rolling this multiple times. Like, now our giants, our titans, are pretty far out of reach unless we want to do some serious trading to get the gems. Which, I mean, we do have a trading post, to be fair, so that could be done. But this was pretty unfortunate to re-roll this twice and not get it. I think we have to ignore Meteor Shower, though, as good as it is. I think we have to let it go. And I think we have to confirm without ending the research, and I'm pretty sure we would get it on the next go. Now we're kind of short on sulfur, which is unfortunate. So we get that. We do have a couple windmills to hit, though. We did hit this one, right? Oh my god, we forgot to hit it. It's alright. We'll come back up. Actually, it kind of matters, though. That could have been the sulfur that we need. What kind of resources we got out here? There's a stockpile here, but that's not a fight we can take. These familiars could be pretty doable, though. Let's get to the stable, though. And I think now we can go for these. So we're supposed to lose a genie. I don't think we have to lose a genie. Let's just go ahead and tuck them. We'll wait. Take a shot here. Actually, they might have came in range, so maybe that wasn't the best play. That's okay, because we're just going to move these unstoppable ladies of fury out, and we're going to destroy them. Alright, there we go. Yeah, they'll take this hit, and then they'll die. Yep, there we go. Okay, let's see if we get some sulfur here. We don't. I mean, mercury's fine. We can honestly trade for some sulfur, but it's not really what I was hoping to do. We can go back to this now, because I forgot we needed to hit that again. I keep forgetting to hit the spacebar here. You have to bear with me, guys. We need to kind of settle down here, settle in. I'm a little frustrated that we didn't get town portal there, because it's really stretching my resources that I spent all this time building up. Okay, so now we can go ahead and hire up some golems on Torsar. Oh wow, you can just... That's kind of broken. You just get all of them? You're just like, here, I'm going to get 50,000 golems. Okay, so you can't upgrade golems in here. That makes sense. That'd be a little crazy if you could. Let's get this on Lebetha. And we haven't done that crypt, but it's obviously not accessible to this part of the map. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of trading real quick. Let's get up our sulfur so we can re-roll that one more time next turn. So we need 2 more. Let's get 1 with the ore. Let's get 2 with the ore. There we go. That's 8. That's going to be everything we got, though. But I really want Town Portal. We need to get it on Lebetha. Rissa is going to come around. She's going to start getting to work. Ore is not what we're looking for, but I guess we'll have to accept it. Still going to go on the long trek to bring the angels back. Do we pick up the genies on the way? Maybe. Maybe. I think we do, because why not? Oh my god, I'm stupid. Okay, well we don't get it, so I guess I feel less stupid, but I forgot you could do that. Of course, that puts us in a worse spot tomorrow. But yeah, that would have been nice to note. I wonder if you can re-roll this one. Oh, you can. Okay, so I think we keep Meteor Shower then. And we can re-roll this. So we need 2 more crystal. We can do it tomorrow. Get one more chance at it, but yeah. Oh, do we want to re-roll Resurrection, though? Yeah, because Halon can just teach it to anybody. It's fine. He has Meteor Shower and Resurrection now. He can teach it to everybody. Let's go ahead and move him, step him out. His spell points are fine. That's why he's Halon. And we'll pick up Josephine right now. We can just upgrade these two. Give her a gargoyle. Kind of filling up here. We can do this to kind of help that out. We could always dismiss these whenever we want, but I don't really see a reason to, just because we need a little bit more space. So what Josephine's going to do is I think we're going to start building her up a little bit. What do we get access to? So we get our sorcery up. That's fine. Do we want to go that way? Someone needs to do this, but I think Rissa's going to do this, so we could come down here. I don't think we need to. I think let's go up and then we'll come back down. And then maybe she'll be the one I use to do this, just to get some experience on her while we're waiting to see what we find. And I do believe Fafnir is going to clear these boars, get this crypt, grab this School of War, get this crypt, probably leave the centaurs. It's definitely a fight we're more likely to take a few losses in, which could be okay. I don't know, we'll see. Let's go to the next turn. Let's keep going. We're getting to the point where we really need another town. Probably falling behind the AIs a bit too much right now. We are in month 2, but you know, it's not too crucial. I know by month 3 the AIs are definitely stacked. Okay, so Jeremy at least gets the gold, but he didn't make this run. We forgot to hit the space bar a couple times. So Halon's going to come in here. We need to get some trading done. I think Lebetha's just going to have to be the one who does it, because she's right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and trade some mercury off for this. Let's get 4 more sulfur, I believe. Let's go ahead and get 1 more with the mercury, and then we'll get the last one, the last crystal with this. Okay. Give me town portal, please. I would really appreciate it. We pay. Oh, no. Okay, well, we can at least be okay with not keeping these. Clone is really good, but especially with expert water. But not necessary to keep. But we are not getting town portal for a while because we don't have any more resources. We can go for the crystal cloak from the Gorgons. That'll help us out a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna have to give it. We're gonna have to give some time off of that. Game just really hates us right now, and I understand. Understand why it hates us. I really don't, but no, we don't want to get this. Oh no, that's fine. It's not diagonal. We left the boars. Oh, cool. We can come in and get here. Come through here. Supposed to lose a couple again, but I don't think we have to. We do have some spell points if needed. Although, yeah, it should be more than fine here to just move these kind of up. Can't really wait with the gremlins, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. 10 to 12 kills with the genies. Possibly worth. They hit us back for 40. Yeah, they kill a genie, so no. We just wait. Defend with this stack. Move the stack back. I think we're in range of this stack, so we are going to have to move these in. I'm debating if I use a spell here. I don't even know if these kill them. Yeah, we only get 15. We'd definitely take a loss on the Nagas if we don't cast a spell. Is it too late to cast a spell? Shield might work. They don't retaliate, but taking a hit from both of these is pretty guaranteed to be a loss. These guys can do up to 100 damage in a hit. Obviously they are going to be reduced quite a bit by our defense, but they could do up to 100 damage, let's just say. And then these ones can do 90, they'll be cut in half though, so they'll do 45. So these guys can do 150 raw damage if no defense is being calculated. So can the defense get them under... There's also the possibility that these just keep walking through and take a genie, but I guess there's nothing I can do about that rather than slowing them, but that doesn't seem like the best use of our spell points. Let's go ahead and shield the Nagas and send them in. Maybe we can get a block off like this. Okay, so they do go for the hit. And we took that very well, so we're good. So they get their hit here. And I think the genies are still grounded. I think they're still grounded, yeah. They're not going to go in on this. The Nagas should be fine to take another hit from these when they're weakened. Yeah, okay, we're good. So yeah, I think the shield was necessary. Maybe not. Okay, so we get stuck here. It's fine. So you got the golems now, so you're gonna be slower than molasses. No more trading to be done. Just gonna send you in to talk to Halon because he's got all the skills. And now we gotta start thinking about troops. Gotta start thinking about getting out of this town. Unfortunately, we didn't get what we wanted. We tried really, really hard because I'd love to go on a really long journey, and Town Portal definitely helps with that, right? I think I want to send Halon through the gate, and I think I want to send Lebetha up into this zone here, or maybe out into the sea. I haven't decided yet. She could obviously come down here and do these too. We do want to get these out of the way. Could be some good stuff down there. Does she have any artifacts worth giving over? No, I think that's fine for her. Obviously we have the angels as well, which, to be fair, once we get out of the snow, the angels become a very nice stack. And we are kind of out of the snow. We could follow the road down here. We do want to go after these Gorgons, though. They need to die. We need this cape pretty bad now. At least we're getting one crystal a turn, but we also need some sulfur. I think there's always, or they're not always, but there's typically good sources underground. I don't think we can see them with just rank 1 view Earth, but that would mean if you have rank 1, you probably have rank 3, and that would be pretty useful to use here. So let's see what we can see. So we know that there's an ore pit up here. The lumber's over there. This makes me think that the town is probably more in here, this little dead spot here. Let's come over here. Oh, we can actually see other towns. Okay, we can kind of see where people are. No wonder we haven't seen anyone. Green is the only one who's remotely close to us, but they're separated by quite a bit. Blue is probably who we're likely to run into over here. You can see where they've been, kind of. Just based on how there's really very few resources in this corner. Just like our area doesn't have much left. To the south, we can see that there is a crystal pit. There's another ore pit down here, so I believe there's another town down here. Yeah, there most certainly is another town down here. And it looks like Teal could be in range of it, although I'm not sure. Out here is all unexplored. Anyone, all up for grabs out here. Wow. Yeah, this is all unexplored as well, and all up for grabs. Let's take a look underground now. We haven't really seen much. This is our little cut of the world. And it looks like Tan has been over here. I don't see any ore pits claimed and things like that, but there is some wood over here, which makes you think there's probably a town in this area that we might be able to get to. Maybe not, though. The underground's a little more sporadic. It's harder to tell if zones connect or not. So there's our sulfur that we want, but it's really, really far away. Oh, there's some right there. No guarantee we can get to it, though. This is our only way under that we know of, but if we go up here, we did find another way down that was over here. That almost looks explored. It could just be a dead spot in the underground, though. But we know Tan has been pretty close to this area. Actually, so close, in fact, that I believe they can get to us pretty soon here. And Tan is one of the scarier players, because I know that is the Necropolis player. That is quite scary that Tan is kind of close to us. Kind of knocking on our door just a little bit. We already kind of established that this isn't that accessible to our main town. They kind of have to go through the snow. It won't be easy for them to get to us unless they have something like Dimension Door or Fly, which is definitely possible. I'm sure there's like 80,000 angel wings all over this map, so they'll get them eventually. That's one of the ways to lose to the AIs right there, is if they get access to all the movement skills and you don't have access to any of them, you kind of get trapped in your town. because they'll just keep kind of poking in, and then every time you go to defend, they won't attack. They'll just leave. But then the second you leave, they come right back and just bother you. And if you're weak for a second, they'll pounce on you. So you kind of have to have the mobility to survive, and we don't have it. We don't have mobility. Okay, well, I don't think there's much more to be gained from looking at that, other than knowing that there is a town up there, and there's really not a great place to find sulfur that we're willing to go dig through for. Not at this point. That being said, it's totally fine. So yeah, we're building up Josephine. I'd like to get her ready to become a new base guard at some point with a big stack of golems. Astral picked up all the genies so he can finish his duties. Halon is going to wait for that, I think. Who's sitting outside the town? Is that Torosar? It is. Yep. Torosar the bum. So we have 13,000. The upgraded mage tower is definitely an option. Wall of Knowledge is probably just fine to build though real quick. Just get that extra knowledge point for free while he's here. I know a lot of spells. I think we're going to come slightly out of the town so we can get in range of those Gorgons for the next turn, and we'll just have someone bring us some units to make that fight more realistic. We should have... Well, we still can. So we learned Lightning Bolt, I think. I don't think I taught him Lightning Bolt. I think he taught me Lightning Bolt. So he must come with Lightning Bolt. It's pretty dope. Sadly, I didn't know that. So we definitely want to get rid of that slow gargoyle. We'll get rid of these two. Honestly, the gargoyle's the fastest unit, so don't have room for it though. But maybe Torosar can make us room? No, he can't. So we're just gonna have to accept the genies for now and come down. That's 7 speed is fine. We'll come to right here. It should be more than doable. I think we'll make it to the gargoyles or the Gorgons for sure next turn. Okay, good, good, good. The angels might slow us down. Maybe we don't bring them. Astral is almost here with them though. So now the time comes to decide if we upgrade all of our genies. I think we do. I think just bringing that up to 11 speed makes them much more efficient. Even though I kind of like the art model of the regular genies a little bit better. A bit cooler looking. Alright, let's go ahead and send this. We are in a nice spot here. Or maybe not. Maybe we're about to get swarmed. It's hard to say. Okay, so we have 18k. That's plenty of dough to buy some troops. Resources are what we're really lacking, but we're about to get on that too. So we get a little bit of extra crystal. It should help us try to get town portal soon. So Jeremy never got to come up here, so I think that's his next goal, is to get these. Just get all the free stats you can. We'll just send Astral in here. Get him 1 gargoyle. Maybe 2 now that the stakes are kind of getting higher. Put the angels inside, the genies inside. And Astral... I don't even know what I want to do with you. Maybe you just keep making this run for us for now. Fafnir is on the move. We definitely want to take gold. But there is an argument for experience at this point. Kind of getting into that late game here. I still call this this would be more of the mid game. Could pick ourselves up some angels, but it could be a pretty brutal fight, but they could be pretty useful if we want to go further. I feel like we're pretty safe though from what we saw with View Earth. I'm not too scared that someone's going to pop up here now, unless they come on a boat. Okay, this should be free. So we get advanced logistics in 1500. With the stable boost, what is slowing us down so much? It must just be these two. Oh yeah, you got the necklace of swiftness too. Just disgusting. Disgusting, Fafnir. Okay. Do we take a stop for the School of War? I think we should take a peek in here to see what it is. If it's like if it says there's like a possible like horde of master griffins, or the big griffins, the white ones, then I'm gonna say no. But if it's just like 100 regular griffins, I think we could do that without taking too many losses. Okay, so we're ready for the Gorgons. We just need someone to bring us some troops. So we're gonna upgrade all these to kind of make space. Got some extra Titans. I don't know why we have these Titans, but we do. Got the Angels here. Upgrade this Gargoyle. I think these guys are starting to wear out their welcome a little bit, but that's okay for now. Do we rebuild the stack of Master Gremlins? I think we could, but I don't think we need to. The game definitely didn't want us to have a Master Gremlin stack because we got none of the little free Gremlin spots outside the little clock towers. Obviously I'd love to get Titans at this point, but I think they can wait. Nagas are pretty good though. Honestly, kind of vulnerable to the Mighty Gorgons, so not really. Honestly, Naga Queens would be great, but we can't even get those right now because we don't have any sulfur. This is why you need to have someone over there. So I think we upgrade these for sure, and we get the rest of these. I think we actually made up our mind for ourselves without even realizing it, because we didn't give Torsar the genies to upgrade. 2 more Titans is probably worth getting, even though these are also vulnerable. Like, all these units are not really great at fighting Mighty Gorgons. The only unit that we can buy that's decent at fighting Mighty Gorgons would be Gremlins. I mean, I don't see why we're not just emptying out here. Oh, these would be pretty good against them too. I probably can get the rest of them too. Just about the last drop of our gold. Is there anything else we'd want to get? There's the option of upgrading the Mage Tower, making these a little bit faster. It's honestly not terrible. Obviously we can't even bring all these. Let me take a look at Halon. What do you have on you? Just a Gargoyle and a bunch of genies. That's why we didn't get the genies off. We were just trying to make room. I think we go for the rest of these, and I think we bring them. I think these would be fine to get. They're pretty tough. And I think they'll do great against the Gorgons, who really rely on that passive. They're Mighty Gorgons, though, so they do have that little, like, the death stare. I'm pretty sure it works on these, but I'm not positive. I know it doesn't work on the undead, but it might not work against these, which would be really nice if it doesn't. So let's go ahead, and I think this should be totally fine. So obviously can't buy anything else anyways. So let's bring these over. I think we're going to be relying on our spell casting here. So let's get the Master Genies. Let's put those back over there. Let's get the Angels. I think I might change my mind on that, but we'll grab them for now because they fit. Let's put our range stacks in the corner. Let's put our Genies on the bottom. Let's have the Angels. All these 3 can just kind of stay in the center. Gorgons aren't incredibly fast, and they're not on their native terrain. We still make it even with the Angels, but could we pick up the Cloak on the same turn? That is a question. I know we could if we didn't have the Angels, just from how far we can go with the Angels. Are the Angels going to be a liability here? I think they are. I think we leave them. I think if we have to go that deep into the snow, we'll just bring the Gargoyles to be kind of like a bait stack, instead of having the Angels just kind of hanging out. And now I'm almost positive we'll be able to get that. So yeah, this fight goes really well. They do form up into one big old stack, which means slow is pretty tempting. I think slow is only kill 4 with a bolt, and that's pretty much our best spell, right? Yeah, it is. Only kill 4 with a bolt. I don't think hasting really does us any favors. No, let's slow them down. I think that's a little bit too good to turn down. We can probably cast a spell on these, I think. Okay, that's a good spell to cast. Let's go ahead and just move these up for the block. Yeah, these aren't going to go in yet, but I guess they get the opportunity to. These can just wait. Yeah, we can wait here. These can move. Let's see, they're going to come up either this way or this way, so I guess we can go here. And then these can kind of block off the way down here in case they decide to go this way. We're going to wait with these because, yeah, we're not going to go forward. So they do choose the upper route. And we'll go ahead and shave off a few. Get an extra shot. It's fine. Alright, another spell. We'll use it on the gremlins this time. Get them precision as well. We also get to cast a spell ourselves. I think that spell is going to be Bless. Now we're just hanging out. We're going to wait with these. These are going to wait. These are going to wait. These are going to wait. These are going to move up. And here they come. Oh yeah, we're in range now. That's good damage. That's very good damage. Do we send in the golems? I honestly don't think we have to. They could get morale though and just tear up our genie stack here. I don't really want to throw the gremlins under the bus, but yeah, if they do get morale, I'd prefer them to just go for these. These kill 10 off. That's really nice. But they're definitely going to take one back in retaliation, and I don't think we have to risk anything right now. So let's go ahead and defend. Let's just go crazy. Let's prayer now. We could alternatively just lightning bolt them, thin them out some more, but I think praying is just an insane amount of damage for our range stacks to be doing. Defend with these. Wow, 12 damage. I think we'll just hang out here. We'll wait though. They could definitely clean them up at the end. Okay, so this is 6 kills while prayed with precision. 4 kills. 8 kills. Yeah, okay, we definitely go in for that. Okay, they don't get the death stare. So we're good. No losses. Gorgon's down. We get the cape. We are wearing the cape. Perfect. And do we head back immediately? Or do we get the gold? I think we get the gold. That's a good kill though. That's good. We get the crystal cloak. It's very useful for us since we're already low on that. But we would really love to find a source of sulfur. Anything would be great. Obviously, like, we can see this, but I'm talking about like a mine. The only mine I see is really far away underground, or like in a zone that we just can't get to. So Lebetha needed to talk to Halon, but for now I guess we can send her into the town, get her the knowledge. We can take a break with her. It's just going to get us a little bit more gold. Now she's kind of done everything that needed to be picked up on this side of the map, so she can start heading towards the trading post. Josephine is pumping herself up. She only needs to go a little bit further up here. We will take offense. Take spell power and get some defense. Then we'll get this attack and then she can start heading back down. Pick up this. Maybe even come for these, but I don't know about that yet. Obviously, we didn't even care about them with Halons, so it's not that crucial. Obviously, we still need these, and we still need Town Portal, which is being currently researched. I mean, how many more level 4 spells can we go through in here? Don't think there's very many left. I think this has to be Town Portal when we reroll it. It just has to be. I'm sure the game will find 2 more spells that we haven't seen yet, though, and give us those instead. Ring of Vitality. Interesting. Definitely whoever has the gremlins should go with those. Honestly, having them in a stack of 81 golems is also not terrible. Make these even more unkillable. So we could just cut straight through to the throng of master gremlins and just obliterate them. Could come down on the road too, so Torsar can bring in the angels. And then we can just start heading out, honestly. And what are we doing? Are we going to wait until we have enough sulfur to do this? I don't think so. So now that we're off the snow, let's go ahead and send Torsar down to bring in the angels. And he can take back the gargoyles. Torsar can head back. Lebetha needs to catch up to Halon, though. Just to learn the spells that he has taught. And then once she picks up Town Portal, when we finally do get it. So we did want to send her out on a boat. I think that's something that we're going to have to wait till next week to do. We do have the Titans, but I kind of want to give her a proper force. I don't want to just send her out there with a few units. I want her to be able to go for the distance. We have gotten all of this over here, so she can just come up, or he can come up, Astral can come up and get ready to pick that up. Okay, so we're gonna get the School of War, get some attack here, and let's check this out. This could be bad. That's a lot. We lose if it's the higher end of this, but I guess it's a discount Town Portal for Fafnir. Although I don't really want to lose what he has. But if we do this well, with only 14 spell points, I mean, that's enough for like a slow and a magic arrow. Like what? Let's say I lose like 90% of this, but win, and I get 2 angels. Is that worth? I don't think so. Yeah, I was hoping it would just say like 100 griffins, and I could have got like 1 angel out of this for free, and then we could have kind of moved our way up into the exploratory zone. But at this point, it's almost better to just get back in our boat and go home. It doesn't really gain us a whole lot, though. I think we could win this fight. That's the thing. I think we could win it. The griffins are going to hurt, though. But our stats are pretty decent. And we do have a couple spells. What spells do we actually have access to? Just to clarify. So we have a shield, which we could use on the Nagas, which would be very useful. We can slow the Master Griffins. I think that's what they're called. I just saw it, so I guess we'll see it again in a second. So our spells don't cost that much. We can Stone Skin, slow, shield, magic arrow. We have 3 spells, essentially. Any ones we want. Cure would still be doable with the other 2. So I think we could start the fight shielding the Nagas. We have to protect the Master Gremlins, though, because we really need those to stay out here. And do fights well. And I'm pretty sure the Master Gremlins are going to get annihilated in this fight. We don't have the cool gangsta teleport into the corner while our giant stack of genies cleans them up. We only have... they're meaty boys, but if we shield the Nagas and then maybe cure them a couple times, get them to kind of stay on the Nagas, use the genies running kind of interference, I think it could be done. Let's try it. I mean, worst comes to worst, Fafnir just gets to come home, so, and bring us his wonderful artifacts that he has. Yeah, let's take this fight. Let's do it. We're gonna put these back into 1 stack. I don't want to bleed them off. Let's do that though, for sure. And then, yeah, we'll try to take over a corner. I think that's going to be our goal. Hopefully these make a good enough distraction to where... Oh, we're going to die. Okay. So yeah, the gremlins get gutted immediately. So our first order of business is to shield the Nagas. The genies. Let's see. The genies are probably going to start working on this up here. Alright, we lose a genie instantly. Yeah, that's not enough damage to these. I think we are dead. Alright, we'll send these out. Yeah, I think Fafner's going to be coming home here, but at least we can you know, get something out of this, I hope. I mean, there's a world where we win this, to be fair. Let's just kind of run these away from our main units. Yeah, our gremlins aren't going to last long against this, though. Oh, yeah, they're already gone. So, do we go defensive then? Because we don't have to protect anything anymore. We could just shield the genie stack as well. And then just kind of go defensive here. Nagas can come up. We can kind of try to utilize the corner. Let's run these out. They're just another one stack now that can be picked apart. Okay. So we got to utilize the corner here. These ended with 12. These are still full. Let's go ahead and I think the Nagas are gonna be the ones that win this if anybody wins this. So let's go ahead and stone skin them and just give them as much chance to survive as possible. And we'll hold on to the genies as long as we can. I think that's our only real option to try to win this. Is we stone skin the Nagas. The genies go ahead and get aggressive. Because we want this corner. We want it soon. I think we're fine to stay here. Yeah, we're fine to stay here for a turn. Oh my god, they take my corner! Okay, the genies are hanging on. Okay, we're gonna come up with the Nagas. I mean, they can full surround the Nagas if we... We could have hasted the Nagas and got them out, but we can go for this corner over here. Yeah, we'll abandon the genies. Could they die? Okay, we don't take a loss. And we just get ourselves into this corner. Alright, here they come. I don't think we win this, but we might. Let's keep that stack of 4 alive as long as possible. Okay, that's helpful. Oh. That is unfortunate. With the no retail attack, I don't really think we need to hold our attacks. Oh, we didn't want to come out there, but I think it's okay. We need to pay attention here, though, or we could lose Fafner for sure. How's her... Oh, we lost our shield. That's bad. Yeah, I think we're going to have to get out of here soon. We go down to 2, I think we're out. This one's just not going to move in. Which means we could try to weaken these to the point to where they don't do anything to us. Okay, we're down. We lost our stone skin now. 326 health is what we have left. Do we go defensive for the rest of the fight? No, we kill off this one. And then that one, yeah, then that one will go, and then they'll die. Okay. Yep, okay, that's what I thought. Now we go defensive. Or do we just weaken this? I think the gains of weakening it is better than going defensive. Okay, so we don't lose one. Oh yeah, we're in the game. We're in the game. We can do this. Why don't they go get morale or something? Okay, we're down to 2. Killing 3 per swipe, but they're gonna keep getting weaker. Okay. Oh yeah, I think we did it. Yeah, we got this. Whew, well, we lost it all. Except for a couple Nagas. So we get expert logistics from that. Not really what we wanted, but we do get 3 angels. Interesting. Probably not worth, but maybe. That's what we get for looking at this too much. Now we have access to 5 angels, though. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. So, what did we say we were going to do with Lebetha? What does she know from going in there? Yeah, she has Meteor Shower now. Prayer. Obviously, we haven't re-rolled the last thing yet. Not even remotely doable, though, to try to get that last 8 sulfur. So I don't know why I'm moving to this. Just so we have the option open, I guess. Okay, so Josephine can pick up that. She can come up here and get this now. I do think Jeremy's in the way. He is, because it would be faster to go the other way, which means we just sit right behind him, I think. Still have the upgraded mage tower open to us. Also got a few more gargoyles we could pick up. But I do believe we are definitely spending our gold. I do believe we are. I do believe it. Oh, somebody popped up over there. Where was that? I'm pretty sure that was right here. Let's play that back again. No, it's not over there. Oh, I know where that is. It's here. So someone came up here and didn't want to fight the basilisks. But we know that someone's kind of working their way into this area. Honestly, it's fine. We have plenty of unexplored areas to go through. So now we kind of want to get Fafnir home. I think we can do this, though, with what we have. Yeah, pretty easily, actually. I mean, 3 angels is not nothing, that's for sure. Oh, we can get our spell points back. Get this gold here, and maybe we keep moving forward with him. I mean, 3 angels isn't nothing. We can definitely do some work with that. Now that we got all our spell points back, how much did that give us? Oh yeah, 40. It's not great, but it's not awful either. Okay, so Torzar, we can send you up to the north, I think. But maybe we don't send him back. Maybe it's day 5. We could alternatively hit this windmill and get ready for the next week, since Josephine's nowhere near and Rissa is going to kind of hang out over here. How much would it cost in gold? I didn't even think about that. Typically don't like trading gold for resources, but I really want Town Portal. It's pretty doable. We have 8 of everything else, so maybe we do it. We do the one last reroll, and we start from scratch. So I think we need at least, it could be 8 actually. Let me double check that. It is no, okay. You don't need any wood to reroll. No wood, no ore. So we can probably get. Yeah, that's fine. We're always getting more sulfur. More sulfur, please. We'll get 3 more. And then we'll get the last 2 with gold. There we go. Let's see what we get. Come on. Come on. There it is. We have it. We end the research. And Lebetha came down to learn something, but now I think Lebetha is going to be the one that has to teach Halon that, because I don't really want to go back with him. But now she has it. She has it. Just in case someone flies up out of the portal. I guess they could have chain lightning, couldn't they? Alright. She has it. Or, she does have it, right? Yeah, she has it, so we're good. We also have Fafnir who can use it. Actually, no, he can't learn it yet. He just kind of went on a detour from learning all the skills he already has to become a better logistics expert. So, hey, can't complain there. So, yeah, I think I'm totally... Oh, Torsar's never been here? Let's get this. Don't want first aid, so... Just better mysticism, I guess. So, I think Rissa has done her job now. And she can go ahead and go back over here. I don't think we need to do any trading anymore for a while, but now we are going to have to do quite a bit to build up. Jeremy needs to get out of the way, and he needs to start heading back to the windmill and preparing to pick up some genies. Josephine has gathered all of this, and yeah, with the Golem Factory, I do think I will be able to get her going and make her a fantastic defender for us as the game goes on, because we are going to need some people. She might die, but, you know, it's the price you pay. So let's come in here. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're supposed to lose Master Gremlins. Definitely don't have to, though. Yeah, we can just instantly delete a stack of these. Alternatively, we can probably... This gives 3 speed, right? We could just mass haste, actually. I think that works even better. Yeah, we'll just send the angels in. Send our master genies in. Those ones don't quite make it. Alright, that was easy. The firebirds give you firebirds. So the red towers give you firebirds, so we don't have room for them, sadly. We'd need someone here to take some units off. That being said, we are waiting for Town Portal. Maybe we open this up, though, and see where it goes first. We could just do this real quick and get a little bit of mercury. Wouldn't kill us. Obviously, we do want to do this and get some firebirds. Be the best speed check we have. Kill the Medusas real quick. Oh my god. This game hates us. It absolutely hates us. It hates Halon, anyways. Well, I don't think we go for luck. Although I am kind of low-key all about the luck. I think it's really good. But ballistics, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's just now we only have 2 more slots available to us. We will take ballistics. So we get down into this land. I think that's some peasants there. A lot of knowledge. Skull helmet, we can see that. It's part of a Armor of the Damned, I think it's called. It's a really good artifact. We don't have any of the pieces for it, though, other than what would be that, but it's pretty free. Yeah, we can definitely take these lizards out real quick without any losses, I'm pretty sure. Same thing. There's 3 stacks this time, so that changes things slightly. Yeah, because only... Wait, can these make it? Oh, just barely can. I know the Master Genies can. Lizardmen are a bit bulkier, obviously. But I think these 2 can do a lot to, like, the stack that we don't get to. So let's go ahead and come here. Yeah, they only did 10 damage there. They only did 5. Yeah, we're chilling there. Just gotta really weaken this stack up. Here they go. Okay, so we lose a couple gremlins. Yeah, these should be more than fine. Yeah, this is over. It's definitely over. Yeah, so 3 gremlins. Gets us into the zone. Halon probably won't get too far away, although Lebetha does have quite a ways to go. Maybe we can find some resources down here, though. I had a feeling this portal went underground, because usually that's the way they give you. Where is it on the map? Okay, so it's to our west. Probably not in this zone, probably in the zone next to it. And we don't have view air, which honestly would be a great spell to get. You're waiting. Nothing to build here other than maybe this, but obviously we're just flat broke if we do that. And we couldn't buy anything out of it anyways. Do we take out the other lizards? Yeah, I think so. Do you wish to pursue and engage them? Yeah, we want the XP. Okay, so this is only 2 stacks of lizards, which makes it easier. We'll send the angels for the stack up top. Send the master genies in for this stack. And these genies can just come to the middle. These can fire on these. Finish those off. And I think everything else can just defend. It doesn't matter. Yep. So we get this helmet, and we can probably get into here. This we might want to wait on to get the gremlins off of us, because they'll probably all just die here. Maybe we put them here? They're green dragons, right? That's what it said. I've never seen this be more than 1. So this should probably be fine. Alright, we're supposed to lose a genie. These are not immune to rank 4 spells. Yeah, we can just meteor shower him, because he doesn't die to the angels. We could haste, and then the genies could finish him probably. It'd be cheaper. So yeah, these have 180 health. These are going to do 100 damage. These are definitely going to do over... Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I think it's only 3 spell points, so let's just do that. That's fine. And then, yeah, we'll finish them off here. Okay, there we go. Crown of the Supreme Magi. Not the worst item to get. Better than this. Okay, now let's start heading back to Lebetha. We'll pick up Town Portal from her. And we can exchange some troops, possibly. Give her a little bit of an army, too. And we'll have her go out to sea. Fafnir will figure out what's up here. Josephine's going to get stronger. And obviously we have our scouts and pickup crews ready to go. I think this is a good spot to end this part of the playthrough, but we'll be getting on to the next part relatively shortly. We're going to keep these coming to you. I'm having a lot of fun doing it, so we're going to keep doing it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.